Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Die Party Void Barons, a Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader game. We are on week number 13, lucky number 13.
Dang.
I mean, this is the perfect episode for some fucking heresy.
Hell yeah.
No, there's never a good episode for heresy.
So let's go from the most heretical to the least heretical, starting with the most heretical.
So I kind of just jumped into your stream and it didn't mute. So I heard you talking 20 seconds ago louder than you were talking just then.
Fuck yeah.
It was a very strange time warp. I was like, oh yeah, I guess we're gonna get to me at some point. Anyway, in fairness, if we were starting with the most heretical, it would very much be Sheepy, then you, then me.
I don't know that it would be Sheepy though.
No,
It is 100% Sheepy. He is literally a chaos god.
He
but he's
pretends
also
pretends to
God
be
Emperor.
heretical, but like honestly, he's basically that white girl that wants to be a bad bitch. You know what I'm saying?
He's
I'm
everything
white girl
in the
wasted.
game that isn't us, which means he's all the heretics, but also the God Emperor.
Have you seen that break video, comedy video, college humor video? Which has got the voice actor guy, and he's like, the test results are back. You a basic bitch. And she's like, is there any chance for me to ever be a bad bitch? And she's like, nah, you hella basic.
You basic.
Like, I don't know. That's what I think of when I think of sheepdog gaming. So how you been, Eugene? What's up,
Terminally
man?
basic is what you're saying.
Yeah, totally basic.
It's slowly killing me.
Oh goodness. I've been good.
Mhm.
Streaming, playing a lot of For the King, murdering the crap out of my chat.
Oh my god, I totally want to play that game. I've seen you play it a couple of times, and I'm so glad I put you onto it too. But what is it with this past week, man? Is this like, hey bitch, games, and I'm just, ugh.
No, oh no, too many at once. I mean, I can handle two, but three is too much. You gotta have some hand sharing programs. I don't have the management skills.
That's right, yeah. So, is that all you've been playing, just for the king?
Yeah, I mean, basically, there are other games that I need to go back and finish and work on and get there, but I every so often I really get an itch to play games that make me hate myself and others.
Wait, okay. So what is that game?
For the King. See,
Okay.
it is a game that is very enjoyable to play right up until you fail, and then you're like, I have done poorly, and the game has laughed at me. That's
So
okay. I'll get it this time. And so you try again.
how
and
much?
once again, as an older whore would laugh at you for your pre-ejaculation,
That'll be $45. He's just like,
yes. But you keep going back. So that's that's my
okay.
life.
How much of it is like a roguelike where, like, sorry, not a roguelike, I mean a modern roguelike, which is to say, oh, it's okay, you sucked, but here's 25 gold pieces to spend on something you might find on the run. Like, how much is, like,
I would say it is kind of set up like FTL. It is a
great,
game
perfect.
designed to be run multiple times, where you fail a lot while you're learning the enemies, while you're learning the maps, while you're learning the quests portion. And as you go through, you get lore by completing quests, which helps you unlock other characters, helps you unlock other events and gear that can be in the procedurally generated game.
Perfect.
It's not like, okay, I got 15 lore, now I can buy the big strap-on of always winning.
Yeah,
It's-
no, perfect. That's
Yeah.
how I like my roguelikes. That's why I bought it. But like,
It's
17
really
points.
solid.
Yeah, perfect. Anything else? No other games? Just pretty much it.
I got nothing. Terribly uninteresting week.
Speaking about a terribly uninteresting week, and the runner-up for the most heretical is none other than Tux Radamus. What up, sir?
Yes!
How you doing?
I'm happy with the silver medal.
I'll settle for that.
Yeah, it's kind of slimy.
I'm doing pretty well. I haven't done much other stuff. I got the shows going. I saw Guardians on Sunday.
Fuck yeah, you did, boy.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna
Good
see it.
film.
Probably gonna see it another few times while it's still in theaters, and then I'll get it, and I'll see it a bunch more times.
It was considerably more funny than the first one.
Yeah.
And then I really liked the first one, and the second one is way better.
Yeah.
I really think they found their pacing and their way to actually bring stuff out of the characters. As the first one was kind of a just giant data dump of here's everything, go. This one they had other characters, but they got to develop things better.
I don't know how well they're gonna like. So the thing that gets me about Guardians of the Galaxy is they have to put them in with the Avengers at some point, which
Yeah.
are like dudes that are like super powered. At best, fucking the most superpowered one out of the group is fucking Groot, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, but Groot's just a fucking strong person in
Well, I mean, the aliens in the crew are reasonably strong and martially trained, so
And also keep in mind that I haven't seen Guardians of the Galaxy 2, let me preface this, but I do read comics because I'm a nerd. You know, they have space tech, so they are rolling in with stuff that is better in many respects than what Tony Stark has.
That's true. That's true too.
Like they have guns that are better than Tony Stark's.
Yeah, it's kind of
guns.
interesting you mentioned that because in the second one, like Star-Lord's like guns went from being like, oh, I just stun people to I fucking murderize everything. Like I don't know what happened, like what they changed, but
He
the
turned the safety
raccoon
off.
worked on them.
yeah.
They also made it work with Black Widow and Hawkeye. They're not.
Yeah, but Hawkeye makes me laugh, right?
Yeah.
Any like the same thing goes with Green Arrow or anything like that. It's like, yo, I'm just a dude who's really good at shooting bows and arrows. I'm just like, how the fuck is that a superpower?
Yeah.
That's like
Money
that-
is a superpower, man.
it's kind of like with the
Batman
layman's
tools.
term of Daredevil is like, I'm a blind guy who can slightly see.
I'm a blind guy. What's your superpower? I can see.
Oh,
I remember,
I wish I had that power.
I remember when Daredevil season 1 happened, and his best friend gets coined into the fact that he's Daredevil, and he's like, "Are you really blind?" And he's like, "It's complicated."
It's a Facebook relationship status.
Yeah, so Guardians is great. I just picked up the Humble monthly thing, so I got Stellaris, and I'm gonna try that sometime soon. Because I've heard great things, but I just never got it. And I'm looking forward to weird planet, like Empire stuff where people do terrible things.
Yeah.
Well, so you have nothing. I hope you have nothing planned for the next 3 months, because you might be able to finish one game by then.
Oh, cool.
You thought Civilization took a long time to play.
To be fair, you might be destroyed quickly. So
True. Just
You
turtle
can
up
lose
and be friends
fast.
with everyone.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like that's the play that Tux is going to go. It kind of sounds like he's going to go the slavery route.
Is Stellaris the one with the space bears? I always forget which one that is. Oh no, that's
I think there's like a bunch of different kinds of aliens in it.
Master of Orion,
no, it's not Master of Orion.
Oh, okay.
It's a
Space Bear.
Sorry about that.
Oh, Mr. Puppy, Jesus Christ.
Am I gonna have to story in that there's like a dog barking over the Vox or something?
I'm on Puppy
Just for every
Patrol
time you bark.
for the next 4 months, I think. Jeez.
It's cool. It's cool. There's a dog stuck somewhere in the ship, and it's
Somewhere
got,
in the ship, we can't find
it's
it.
got a Vox on it. No one could turn it off. Mercer, get on it.
Chase down one of the servo skulls.
Rawr.
See, I would just order Mersim to like overload all of the Voxes to blow up the dog.
That's
And
rude.
You're
most
heartless.
of your crew.
You are heartless. So yeah, shit. All right, that's fucking awesome. I'll have to look in. I can't. Stellaris is a Paradox joint, but they make so many 4K games, or they've bought so many 4K games, or they've published so many 4K games. It's kind of just like, well, we just do whatever we want now. Okay, you want to go down? All right, jeez.
Pretty much.
I'm like watching the pup because the girlfriend's like, if you go outside and you shut the door to the bedroom, make sure you take the dog so he doesn't poop on the bed. And I'm like, okay. So yeah. All right. Let's go over to aside from that, anything else, Tux?
Nope, not much else. Excited for our ship stuff we get to do today.
Fuck yeah, boy. Let's go to Floof. Floof, what have you been up to, man?
Not much. I thought you were going to do a segue of like, speaking of pooping on the bed, you're going to switch to me, but that's fine. No,
I mean, you do
good
it
thing
for
you
me.
say that.
You do it for me.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
you know
that's
how
what
to-
I'm around for. Not much. Yesterday, I was obviously a part of Night City. That was fun.
Yeah.
Killed a man with mescal.
You did. No, you threw him into a fucking.
Oh,
windshield,
right.
bro.
Yeah, I threw him into his car. That was also fun. Whatever. No, just Orcs Must Die. Then, yeah. Yesterday was Night City. That's it. Nothing interesting. Saturday, working on the Lager Zero Panzer build. Didn't accomplish as much as I'd wanted to,
Yeah.
but we're getting there.
Man, I want to play more orcs, but it's again like, hey, bitch, games. So it's like, ah.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I think that's me next week. I'm just like, I'm like looking forward to it. Rather than,
So-
like, can one of you guys give me one of those early?
So let me just illustrate how many games I've got going on right now.
Mhm.
Prey, which is literally God's gift to gaming right now. That game is so fucking good.
Cool.
If you haven't played it yet, go play
I
it.
have not.
Prey is so good, so fucking good.
Cool. Good.
I'm gonna be playing Strafe today.
Oh yeah.
Strafe is out. I've got Persona 5 still on the go.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck my life, because that's 150 hours or some shit.
Yeah.
It's nuts, man. There's tons of shit. There's tons of stuff going on. Like those games, and Prey is so good. I've played Prey for like 15 hours, and it's just like, God, it is just still so. I'm still like maybe like 10% through the game because the side quests are like actually difficult to do, and like it kind of reminds me of a lot of like System Shock 2. Like,
Okay.
it's very much like that. But here's the thing: the way that I describe Prey is like prop hunt, right? Because you're fighting. Like, here's the thing: you're fighting monsters, and they can beat anything in the world, right? So
So
like,
that's the meme I keep seeing of people like flipping off their coffee cup or their toilet paper roll.
yeah.
or
So
just
here's the thing.
anything.
Here's the thing, right? You'd be fighting this dude. He's about the same size as a human being, and he's fucking insane. And you hit him, and he multiplies, and more scary shit happens. And he fucking runs away from you, and you're like chasing him with a wrench. He's like, ah! And then you run around a corner, and he's not there anymore, and you're just like, So you start hitting like coffee cups and shit like that. And then another thing will pop out of a fucking like a pot plant and just be like, "Blah!" And you're just like, fucking hell. It is so good. It is so
Nice,
fucking good. Oh my
Yeah.
god. And you get like, and the biggest tech they have is like so there's some mind bending stuff in the game because they have this technology in the world called Looking Glass, and it's like, here's a sheet of glass. If you look into it, you can see around a corner like 3D sort of thing, like it has depth. But when you hit it with a wrench, it breaks, and there's stuff behind it in a lot of cases. So you'll be walking into a room, you'll see something, it's like, oh, that's just more of the room. But then you can't go through, and you're like, hang on, and you hit it with a wrench, and it breaks, and then there's just completely different stuff on the other side, and you're like, whoa. So
Ooh.
there's tons of shit like that, and there's got that old Deus Ex gameplay of like, hey, why don't you upgrade your person and like be able to like lift things or like sneak or like, I just picked up like there's this whole thing of like, do you put the aliens genes in your body so that you can get alien powers? I kind of just like, I don't want to do it, but then I got telekinesis where I can pull things from the other side of the room to me, and I was like, cool. But the
The
moment
answer to that question
Full-on
is
alien
always
powers.
yes.
but they have this
Heresy.
They
Yeah,
have
there will be no zero heresy here.
They have like turrets and stuff like that, like defenses that stop the aliens from attacking humans in safe zones. But the more stuff you put into your body, the more that these defenses attack you. So it's like, do I do it? Because I'm only
the monster that I'm hunting.
and here's the other thing too. Like they have like fabrication and stuff in the game. Like you can build ammo, guns, whatever you want, And the way that you do it is by picking up like just random shit and then putting it into a machine that like makes it into its base components, like metal and organics and stuff like that. And you take those base components over to another machine and you build things. You can just find the plans for anything lying around. I've found the plans for the unit that allows you to upgrade your person in any way you want. So you get these little things that neuromods that will let you inject yourself with like powers. And I know how to build them out of these fabrication things. So I've got like 20 points just lying in the thing. I'm just like, what should I buy next? Like if I need to lift something, I'm just like, I'll just buy whatever I need to lift to get through this. And
No?
good God,
I'll have to check that out sometime in the future.
dude, the game is so good. It is so good. Always, I recommend you play it. But yeah, Wreckage. Let's talk to you for a sec. What have you been up to?
Nothing. Life is suffering and then you die.
Hello, Graham. How's it feel to be Graham?
Hi. I thought we weren't meeting until Friday.
Yeah, everything is awful for everyone everywhere. And we're all gonna die.
Perfect attitude for 40k. Love it.
Not wrong.
Perfect. Yeah. Sheepdog. Since Wreckage doesn't want to play this game, let's talk to you. What have you been up to?
I want to play this game.
I have
That has
been.
nothing to do with me being sad.
The introduction
I
game.
have been
The
playing.
introduction game is it's the worst game that we play.
Go ahead, Daddy.
I've been playing multiple games. Played Forts with Peachy. That was fun. Fairly ridiculous game. A lot of confusion and misfiring and stuff like that. It's basically you have two bases, you build them, and then try and destroy those bases. Simple and.
So is it only
basically-
1v1?
No, you can do 2v2, and I think maybe you can do 3v3.
We should
possibly.
play Worms World Tour, or whatever the fuck it's called. They have
That'd
like
be-
a fort mode in there now. So
Yeah, I'd definitely be up for Worms. Plus, I'd have a little affair going on with Team 17. Been playing Stellaris. Birthday's the beginning, which is an interesting game, but I also kind of hate it. Yeah, RimWorld. We did Dominion on Board Games with Beta Bros. Project Remedium.
so good.
Dominion was the second game was so much fun. Man.
So good. I'm tempted to play that again this week.
Honestly, I don't think we have any guests planned, so
Yeah, I don't think so.
we
either.
we could easily play Dominion again.
Yeah, yeah.
I played Minion Masters. I got given a key ages ago, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'll play it." And it was actually okay for for what it is. Yeah, that's about the meat of what I've been playing. Oh, although I did see a game which looked interesting. It's called Rock, ROKH. It looks like it. I don't know. I literally just saw it now. But apparently it's how I describe it is multiplayer. A similar game to what's that one where you crash on the alien planet and it's all sea?
Subnautica.
It seems like the style of Subnautica, kind of survival game, like fairly realistic, but set on Mars and multiplayer. So it looks like you have to build a colony and survive on Mars, which could be fun. I don't know.
There's a lot of those sorts of games, though.
Yeah, I don't know. This seemed interesting. That's all I can say.
Okay, cool. Well,
Nice.
ladies and gentlemen, I think we're ready to adventure into heresy. Take it away,
Heresy.
Sheepdog.
Heresy. So, gentlemen and lady. Sorry, Tux. I believe that you guys had just pretty much declared war on Sebastianus Scout.
That's right.
I mean, in fairness, he blew
started
up one
it.
of our ships
He
and
did.
then ran away like a little bitch.
To be fair, he didn't blow up one of your ships.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Okay, he blew up one of the ships that he sent to
He blew up
help
part
us.
of our ship.
He sent those repair shuttles
Yeah.
And then we, subdued them, and then they exploded.
They exploded.
And then he ran like a little bitch.
And now we are giving
running
chase.
like a little bitch.
Yeah.
In his cruiser.
And we are, yeah, I believe we had just started chasing him, and we were going to make some. I think we were going to make some piloting rolls or something.
No, I believe you
Or-
made the piloting rolls. It was just you made the piloting rolls, like basically what the explosion did was like push your ship off course. Because Beckett Briggs wanted to fire the laser.
Oh, that's right.
Um,
Take out the tower.
Oh yeah, I
Climb the
rolled
tower.
really badly.
no. When you were talking and you were preparing to fire, the ship got knocked off course, so you had to pilot, and you failed the pilot. So
Yeah, I did really bad.
But it's okay. You corrected, and now we're giving chase. And we didn't blow a hole in the planet.
you did not. It's also technically not a planet.
Whatever.
We
We didn't
still
blow a hole in
can.
the place.
Yeah.
We still
Which is
can.
good,
The
because I
option still
assume we're going to take footfall for ourselves.
Well, I see no reason why we wouldn't.
Right, exactly. Exactly.
So wait, are we chasing him in the ship? I can't remember if we started.
Is this something you'd like to know, like the political situation of Footfall?
Well,
Because
at the moment,
if you have common law Coronis Expanse or common law Rogue Trader, I'll let you roll for that.
Sure.
you actually have that.
Yes.
I do as well.
Well, there you go.
Coronis Expanse? No, I don't have that.
Or
Uh,
common law Rogue Trader.
Any modifier?
It's fairly common knowledge. It'd be, and also actually, yeah, no. Tux, you get plus 20. Sorry, you get plus 30 because of your network. So you basically just vox in, and you're like, by the way,
Fuck
yeah,
tell
what
me
would you-
everything.
What would you like to know?
Everything. I guess. What is the chain of command should Sebastian Skolt leave and then die?
So, in usual circumstances, the most powerful rogue trader, so the one with the most money, the one with the best ships, tends to take the seat. Technically speaking, though, this would still be Sebastiana Skolt, but because he's kind of in shit with the Inquisition, he's obviously not going to be there. So whoever takes the seat, technically speaking, owns
Okay.
Footfall. But if a more powerful rogue trader was to come along, they could easily, it would be iffy, but they might try and
Got it. So like, fairly easily, we could be like, okay, Chase, come back and be like, hey, this is ours now.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
but
It's
if
not
there
like
are
some
other
guy
rogue
will
traders-
just walk up and be like, "Well, I'll just this is my seat now."
Right? Yeah, I guess that would like.
But
Are there any
battle
like?
plan? Kill Sebastian Skolt. Go back to Footfall. Like it for parts.
Okay.
Let me sodomy room.
Let me be very clear here with this as well. Is you wouldn't like, you have influence there. It comes with a lot of benefits. You don't own Footfall in the sense of getting money from it and all this kind of thing. Basically, you're pretty much like a governor almost, or like a pirate king, maybe.
Got it.
We can.
There
hire
might be some
people
form of
there.
tribute that could be worked out, especially if you want to be dicks. But
Yeah.
It's
So there you
okay. I would just require a monthly tithe of drugs, and we'll be fine.
Sure. Yes. The situation you guys see in front of you, I believe, Adonai, didn't you have something you wanted to do immediately?
I did, but the captain has to kind of determine our course of action. I don't know if we ended the session on him telling us to chase him down and blow him up, or what.
That's what I said.
Okay.
All right.
Well, Captain, do you want us to go in guns blazing, or do you want me to try to hide the ship?
I just want you to catch up. Okay. That's not in character. Let me say it in character. Catch him. He's going to warp away. We don't. maybe there's an advantage in the battle if we stealth, but the more important thing is to get him before he goes away and becomes a problem in the future.
Okay.
Is it a
So-
thing to stop someone else from warping?
Nothing that you have, no.
Okay.
So I mean, you can aim, for example, for their kind of where you would imagine, or you can scan them, see what they have, for example, all these kind of things. So you
Surely we can use psychic fuckery to stop them from psychic fuckering.
I would say you're probably a bit too far away to do much of anything.
Yeah, we have to be like literally like touching butts for that to really be an effect.
Yeah, the last ships were like right in close to you when you
Throw the blanks at him. Just shoot him out of a cannon.
Shooting in blanks.
Well,
I
the
think if he
thing-
dies in the vacuum of space, his powers stop working.
What?
So
That's crazy.
the thing that I was going to do was use warp interference. It's on page 91 of the Navis Primer.
91.
Are they actually doing things to us? I'm sorry, I missed a little bit. so-
No, so what's you haven't currently started the initiative, so you haven't engaged in combat. I assume that's just about to happen. You were
So
doing...
what warp interference does is if I pass a hard sinus ions test, I can choose a ship and give it -10 penalty to detection.
Okay, for one strategic round plus one additional strategic round per degree of success.
Correct.
So this would be something you do after the initiative starts.
Okay.
So as the combat begins, this would be something you do, and then that would last through a certain number of strategic rounds.
Okay. So even once we roll initiative, they won't have detected us.
I mean, they know where you are
Okay.
at the moment, but you've got actions like run silent. So if you guys wanted to, you could run silent and then start moving and like be in a different place. They'd lose sight of you, and your warp interference would basically assist in hiding the ship.
Okay, but that's not what the captain wants to do, so I'm not doing anything.
Fair enough.
Blair,
Okay.
you do you, bud.
Wait,
So-
I mean, if you, I don't want you to not be stealthy, unless it impedes how fast we can go.
Well,
So-
it would. If you're running silently, you essentially cut the engines and you turn off all things that they would be scanning for.
Let me say, currently, you can't see their ship. You know it's there because, but you are kind of like, Footfall is in between you two. They're going off away from you guys. So, like, they know, kind of, let's say philosophically, they know where you are. In actuality, you could move and they wouldn't see you moving. So until you decide to go around Footfall in some way and like crest it, they won't see you.
Yeah, then I guess we're just going for speed here.
So you could very easily in the first round do warp interference, and then when they try and detect you to see where you are, if you're catching up and everything, then that is when they'd be unsure of where you are. So I think let's roll initiative, shall we?
Sure. Is this wait? Do we have like in-ship initiative, or is it
the way ship combat works is every strategic round you guys get an extended action, and that's in the little cheat sheet I've given you, and
Okay.
also the additional stuff in the Navis Primer for you, Henning or Harmony. So what the let's see where this ship is.
That's the new Astropos ship with actions, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got that open. Yeah.
So the excuse me for one moment. The initiative, I believe. Yeah, there we go. So it's 1d10 plus your ship detection bonus, which is the tens digit of your detection characteristic.
Okay.
So the Resplendent Glory will be rolling 1d10 plus 1.
Detection. I'm trying to find that on this list here. I don't
You
see it.
only one of you needs to do it.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to find out what ours actually is.
Oh, Okay, so it would be if you
plus
look at
20. Ours is
Yeah,
actually.
there you go.
So 1d10 plus 20.
You 1d10 plus 2.
Oh, okay. Because it's the bonus, yeah.
Yeah, it's the
Okay.
Hey,
okay.
Henley,
Mm-hmm.
look at the Rogue Trader Into the Storm, page 201.
On what book?
Do you want me to open that?
Rogue Trader Into the Storm.
Oh, okay. Right, yeah. Okay, so
Into the storm.
201.
201.
Okay.
It has a bunch of astropath actions for starship combat, and the fifth one
there
is
you go.
really useful.
Okay. So just let me know if you want to use any of these actions, guys. And
You know,
Okay,
out of all the
so-
games that I play, this one's the only one that requires me to put on my fucking glasses.
okay, so looks like the Resplendent Glory gets to go first. Because I rolled a 10.
Yeah, let the coward go
The
first.
fifth one?
So, I think the ship, the Resplendent Glory, it's going to do something that you don't know. It's going. No, it can't see you anyway, so it's not going to try and detect you. So it's going to. As it's just started moving, it's going at half speed, so it's going to adjust speed to full speed, which means it needs to roll a yeah, okay, it's going full speed. So it's adjusted its speed and it is flying off.
Bastards.
So yeah, like that's what's going to happen. Basically, you know, you guys again can't see it, but what it's doing is it's adjusted its speed and it's flying off with all post haste. It's not looking to fight you. You know that much at least.
Can I use my ability Relentless Pursuit?
Page. Navis Primal,
202, Into the Storm.
Into the Storm.
By using intuitive leaps of logic, the ship's navigator can determine an escaping ship's course. This can aid the pursuing vessel in trying to prevent the enemy from escaping. To accomplish this, the navigator makes a difficult -10 navigation stellar test. Each degree of success on the test reduces the total number of successes needed to catch the fleeing ship by 1.
By using intuitive leaps of logic, the ship navigator.
Yeah, that's the thing I just read.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just. I was trying to find it, so I couldn't hear you at the same time.
That's how I have to read it myself. I can't have someone read it to me.
To accomplish this, makes a difficulty. Catch the fleeing ship. So, sorry, I don't know this. How does this work? Is this like?
I'm assuming this works specifically with some mechanic that they introduced to Into the Storm, where it takes a certain number of successes to catch a fleeing ship. How I would like to use it is to essentially use my knowledge of the warp and piloting to assist Blur in giving him an optimal route to catch the ship. Saying basically, I know how the warp works in this area. If he's looking to get away, he's going to go here. So go here to cut him off to give us a chance to close.
Well, what I'll say is this would assist Blur's pilot to do whatever Blur wants to do, which I assume is basically speed up.
Yes.
Because currently, you guys aren't moving.
Yes.
And I can also help us speed up.
Yes. So like you guys all have extended actions, you know, so we'll go one by one, and like if you want to assist someone or anything else, just let me know.
So that inspiring presence thing requires that I have the inspire power, which I don't. So
okay.
I'd probably allow you to substitute perform if you want.
What about the ties that bind?
I think that would work.
Give us like a battle hymn in your choir room.
Yeah, pretty. In effect, that would be inspiring because you've done similar things before.
Yeah, but it actually requires the power inspire, which I don't have.
Oh, and you don't have the power inspire. Okay, fair enough.
Could you use the ties that bind?
I was looking for like a required power. It just uses Mind Link, which I do have. No, I don't have Mind Link either. Actually, I've never needed to get it because we already have a Mind Link. So I've never needed to actually buy the power.
Yeah.
So I can't do that one either.
if you roll a -20 science test for that, no, that's the warp interference. Sorry, that's my bad. If you roll a -10 navigation stellar test,
Don't we have bonuses to navigation stellar though?
I don't believe so. Let's have a look at.
Well, I know that at least the captain told me to do it well.
Yes, obviously.
Obviously.
Keep in mind, he can only do that once a strategic round.
Well, since this is my extended
I
action,
do not think that is true.
It is
since,
true.
since this is my extended action for this strategic round.
No, he can only do it once.
Once.
Round.
Oh, okay. Yeah, don't use it on me.
I'm certain that that is not the case.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Whatever. I'm going for it.
I remember reading the power and it didn't say anything about being limited to any period of time. It was just as long as you're telling your people to do it well, they do it. I mean, not literally do it well, but as long as you are commanding your people, they get +10.
Okay, so Eugene, Adonai, that was very successful. Let's say that you've basically figured out a way to cut down the pursuit, which means that as long as it's not going to give a bonus to Tux for speeding up or anything like that, but once you get going, you're going to catch up with them a lot faster. And I'll keep that in mind for everything going forward.
I helped.
Yay!
So if anyone else has extended actions and
Yes.
you have your maneuver action as well.
I want to adjust speed.
To full speed, I'm guessing?
Full speed.
Full speed ahead. Okay.
I can also do a Mask the Void thing right now, which is the Astropath makes a ship appear to perform a maneuver to trick his foes. The vessel shimmers and warps, seeming to be in more than one place at once. If I succeed on a very hard willpower focus test,
which for Harmony isn't hard at all.
Yeah, he can choose within 10 VUs of his own ship. I don't know what that is.
VU is a measure of distance.
Okay,
basically.
yeah. During the vessel's next turn, if it fires at the Astropath vessel, it suffers a -5 penalty to its ballistic skills, plus another -5 penalty per degrees of success on my score. So.
Okay. Well, they're currently fleeing, so they're probably not going to shoot at you. You can do it, however, if you want. So I'm just checking up on this on the specifics of the Rogue Trader's skill ability. Mersim.
Should I roll my speed thing?
I believe Mersim had something he wanted to do to assist.
Yeah, it was aid the machine spirit, and will increase increases bonus to detection or maneuverability, which I'm choose maneuverability. This is a challenging tech roll, I believe.
Actually, I'm gonna do flash fire.
Okay.
Which is if I succeed, one random component of the opponent's ship catches on fire.
All right. Are you in the range? What's the range on that?
6 VU. I don't know.
You're not that close.
Well,
no.
Okay, is VU 1 square?
So like as I said, this is kind of like a basic representation.
Can we just make a VU a square because it's easier that way?
Well, I'm sorry, wasn't someone like, yeah, let's just do abstract, kind of thing. No, you're not.
Yeah, I believe that was Dave who said that.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, look. If you want to,
suddenly it benefits me. Let's have squares.
No, it doesn't benefit me, but you're like these things have distances, and everything in this game has a distance. And so far, distance has never been a problem. So now now that it's an actual thing, and you're saying like we're not that far away, close. I'm like, okay, well, what in your abstract mind, how far away are we?
Okay, so you're probably about 6 or 7 VUs away from Footfall.
Okay.
And then further on, seeing as they've just gone full speed and they've started taking off, it's probably another 6 or 7 VUs to the Resplendent Glory.
Okay, when we get close, let me know.
So that's about 14. When you get close, yes. Okay, so it's where the hell is the? Here we go. Yes, 72.
All right, it's I'm gonna go ahead and aid the machine spirit. Praise the Omnisci. I'm gonna just
as a free action, once per round, the rogue trader may grant an ally that he can see who can hear him a +10 bonus to any one test. The rogue trader's exceptional leader ability may be used once per strategic turn in space combat.
Space combat.
So can I take
Well,
take
then
out
I'll
like
give
2
my
bottles?
+10. Well, I mean, the only thing that matters is going faster, but aren't we limited to how fast we can go?
Yeah, it's the success as well.
Degrees of success.
So,
and I believe
however
that's-
successful Tux is,
Yes.
Yes.
well, I'll
Um,
give my +10 to Tux.
Just you wait.
I'm just like double. I got just 2 bottles sacred unguents. I'm just like pouring it over myself and like rubbing against the side of the ship.
Whoa,
It's like,
buddy.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah.
No, he's serious. He's
I'm like, oh, like I know you like this girl. You're going to do
Real
great
turbulent
today.
juice.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's pretty
and so
good.
that's a +5 with an
Oh,
additional
yeah.
+5 per degree of success.
Oh, dang.
so
Oh,
that's
dang.
plus 15.
For every 2 additional degrees of success +5.
Oh.
Okay, so
Okay, so that's +10. Yeah.
So
Nice.
+10, +10.
on
Don't.
your
Okay, I'm
ability.
gonna remind you guys. Don't forget, you can use a fate point to increase the degrees of success. I don't think it's worth it here, but you can increase the degree of success by 10 by using a fate point.
Okay.
You can
got it.
increase the die roll by 10, not the degrees of success by 10.
To fucking
It's the same
dude,
thing.
you would do.
No, it's not.
That is not.
All right,
yes.
well-
Boom!
Degrees of
One thing,
success are-
10
are
degrees
points.
of success.
Oh, sorry. What by 1 degree of success?
So a very important roll. You just burn a fate point. Like I win. Win.
Sorry. I meant by +10, which is 1 degree of success.
No, I like
rolled
that.
a
I like that
100,
rule. I like
but-
that rule. We'll just go with
but-
that other rule. Can we go with the
No.
other rule where it's 10 degrees?
Stop.
So
Just stop.
it is now impossible for me to fail this roll.
Shut up.
No,
It's
literally.
never-
Shut
it's
up.
not.
I mean,
critical fail is always a
A
critical.
critical fail is still a
Damn
critical
it.
fail.
Yeah.
Why would you say such things?
He's not going to get 100. You know, that's not going to happen.
Quiet you.
It's not you rolling.
7.8.
Or you could roll a 32. Okay, so on a success, he may increase or decrease the number of VUs his ships move by 1. For every degree of success, he may increase or decrease the number of number by additional 1. So you
My God, we've gone bad.
so
Yeah.
you're-
We actually
Really
teleport
crispy.
inside of the ship.
So
and
if
Burst out of them.
if my math is correct, we move 14 VUs.
no, because your max speed is 7.
Or our max is 7.
Yeah,
7.
that's exactly what I asked. I said, "Isn't there a max anyway?" And you said, "Yeah, but also degrees of success."
Yeah,
The degrees of success got us to our max.
got you to your max speed from full stop. So
Oh.
So we're just chilling there,
So
like, oh shit.
you,
yeah,
okay, so
that's like
okay. Let me
Punch it, Blair.
let me just be very clear. You are going 0. You are now going 7 VU, so you can actually pass Footfall in 1 strategic turn.
And also
Okay.
put Dave in range of
that's true.
his power.
Yes.
Do it. Just yeah, we're just like full stop, and then like someone's like, they're over that way. Go ahead. And we just
Bandit hit Dave.
So I
didn't
need to
start the
see
fire.
something. Oh, okay, yeah. Yep. That's. I'm assuming there's no way to block this. Like, the enemy astropaths can't do like a challenge. It's not an opposed.
no, it's I just make a hellish willpower test, man. Like
Hellish. Oh, isn't that -60?
it is, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's rough.
But it's willpower. It's
But
like me
it's
doing a check
willpower,
roll.
so
Okay.
you still got a chance.
Is it just a standard willpower test, or do you have to do focus?
It's
Go
focus willpower, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So what does focus mean? That's like how willpower focus power test it says so.
Yeah, shouldn't that be in your there should be a focus skill, shouldn't there?
I mean, should there be?
Give me the page where it's on.
Navis Primer. 99.
99. Okay. So
It's
it
called
is
Flashfire.
Flashfire. That was Primer 99. So I'm having difficulty finding it now. Oh, Astropath. There we go. Flashfire. Astropath dance cause flames to burst light. Astropath telekinesis. You got telekinesis, right?
Of course.
Yeah, of course you do.
I wouldn't have even considered it if I didn't have it. So. Yeah.
One randomly chosen component to catch flame, plus another component per degree of success. Yeah, I just roll your willpower, I guess, with minus 60.
Okay, sure. Can I do a push?
I'm gonna say no because this doesn't sound like it's you know, it doesn't sound like it's a it works that way.
Okay, so negative 60. So what? Do I need a 10 on a 1d100 to beat this then?
If your willpower is 70, then yeah.
Okay. I mean,
Well, I mean, if you fail, nothing happens except for, you know, unless you roll doubles. And you're not gonna roll doubles.
Of course not. Why would you?
I'll burn a fate point.
I mean, there's only a 1 in 10 chance.
Use a fate point. Use
fate point. Don't burn a fate point.
Burn is for like when you want to, if you're dying, you save your life, right?
But he can add 10 degrees of success to this roll.
Yeah, I win by default, right? That's how that
There you
works.
Oh, so close.
All right, I'll do it one more time, just because I'm funny. I'm a funny guy.
Yeah.
I'm just like I'm just
I mean,
really
if it
wanting.
succeeds, it could be very much worth it.
Plus it. So how the fuck? I don't understand how this is supposed to be like. Okay, so it's a hellish attempt. So you would need to have like a willpower of like 80 for this to even like have any degrees of success.
I mean, in fairness, you're starting a fire on an opponent's ship that you cannot see. That's not good.
I looked at that and I was like, yeah, success. Wait, no, that's green. Green is bad.
Wait a minute.
Green is bad in this instance. I've made that mistake so many times. So are you gonna leave it like that? Do you have any more fate points?
I do. I have 2 more.
Okay.
Is it?
Man, I wish I had that many fate points.
Jesus,
Wait.
you got 4 fate points?
Yeah, of course. I got an extra fate point from my character creation. I got like a.
I have 2.
Me too.
So if I can say, I would not leave it on 100.
Okay, so
because
that's actually
I'm
bad.
gonna make-
Okay,
I'm gonna
'cause I
make you
was-
roll.
Okay, that leaves me at 1. I don't like being at 1, but let's have a
I
look.
know, like, but yeah. So
Okay, I'll take the worst out of all of them then instead.
But this is just a harmless failure as opposed to you blew up our ship.
And it's
Guys,
not a double.
I started a fire on my mind, except I don't know where in the universe it is. So
Somewhere.
The Emperor's just on his golden throne, like, ah!
That's heresy.
Somewhere.
It's like,
No fire.
So unlucky gentleman
no,
just had
he's reading a paper on the toilet, and he puts his hand out without looking to the toilet paper, and I immediately light those toilet paper up, like.
It's like, ugh.
Now you gotta stay here until someone comes along.
Is it heresy to insinuate that the emperor wipes his own ass?
I mean, if the
I
emperor.
mean, it's
is a
heresy
corpse,
to insinuate that someone wipes his ass for him. So.
It's heresy to think that the emperor even needs to wipe his ass.
The emperor is literally a corpse. He doesn't have any bodily functions.
Come on,
anymore.
man. This is. Let us have a little bit of fun. This is the same how we have fun with Palpatine being a fucking normal dude. You know.
I mean, we're not 100% on law here in general.
No, that's
But
true.
So you know,
That's true.
allowances have been made, and must
Okay,
continue to
So
be.
Okay,
can
if
it
he's
be Void Baron's lore that the God Emperor doesn't have to wipe his own ass?
Yes,
Okay.
it is now Void Baron's law. The
He
God
uses
Emperor does not wipe-
Astropass to like telekinetically wipe his ass for him.
She's just like, I hate my job.
So, that is the end of your turn.
Thanks. I did well. Did good.
You did good. I mean, you know, that's always going to be a difficult one because you could literally.
60, man.
I mean, like, this is the thing is you could literally set one of their guns on fire and cause it to stop being functional.
Why is it 60
That
though?
is-
Like, why is it?
Because you could stop one of their guns from firing, like one of their batteries from firing. That could absolutely
But
win.
if they have any
a fight.
astropath, there's actually a skill here, which is like it's 60 to set it on fire, but it's only -30 to like quell them.
Again, remember, you are targeting inside a ship where you can't see with your mind from 6 ridiculous unit away.
Yeah,
Like,
we're
I
like
think you
light seconds away from
misunderstand.
this thing.
I think you
He
misunderstand.
just wants to set it on fire.
Yeah,
He
I
wants
think
it-
you
yeah.
misunderstand how little Harmony like understands
Gives two
what he
shits
can
about any
do.
of this.
Like
But
he's just
Harmony
like
isn't arguing with me right now.
True.
You are.
Right. I'm covered in oil over here in the corner, so don't look at me. Don't look at me.
I mean, honestly, generally when people are covered in oil in the corner, that's when Harmony and Ad and I would look at them.
True. But not the right oil.
Hardy funny joke oil corner.
Okay, so the Resplendent Glory is gonna keep going.
Whee.
I
I tried, guys. I tried.
You did. You did. And it's going to... that's a navigator power, sorry. I was like, wow, tactical retreat? That sounds awesome.
Bye. Yeah, see you, Stingray.
Okay, so what the Resplendent Glory is going to do... Oh, no, that doesn't work. Okay. I'm trying to find the running silent thing. If anyone knows what that is, please tell me.
I've never seen what that is, to be honest with you.
Running silent basically means that you can like the ship shuts down and keeps moving. If it's already moving at if it's already moving at fast speed, it keeps going, but it basically goes quiet and you can't see it.
Silent running. A ship may attempt to avoid notice by going on silent running, shutting down, blah, 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 blah.
Nice.
Okay. When on silent running, a ship makes maneuver actions as normal, except for the starter's speed value is halved, and the difficulty of all related skill tests increased by 1. Default maneuver action requires ordinary pilot test and maneuverability tests. If the determinants fails, the ship performs maneuver as normal, but some power surge or engine failure betrays their presence, and any ships within sensor range becomes aware of them.
Okay, wait, which page is this on?
218 on the normal handbook.
You're better off just not reading it out. Just being like, Sheepdog,
I
go.
realized that. I realized that like halfway reading it, but I was committed to the cause, so I just kept going.
Commit, because I'm not going to read it out for the people watching.
Roll a +10 pilot spacecraft. Check.
Okay. Yeah.
I think the important part is the speed is halved.
Well, we still have to find them.
Hey, you know, I have this ability that I think Sheep may have forgotten about.
We also have this thing on our ship.
Well,
that
it's not. This isn't. This. Okay, let me be very clear again. This isn't me fighting you. This is them doing.
No,
this.
Sheep. At this point, you are very clearly fighting us, and all 5 of us.
Close. I could just call the guy and just be like, "Hey man, what's up? Where are you?" And he'll be like, "Oh, I'm over here." So.
Let's
What are
not
you wearing?
pretend that you're not
Khakis.
fighting against the GM when you're fighting somebody. You're fighting against the GM when you're fighting somebody.
I don't fight against GM when I fight someone.
I fight against
Damn,
everyone.
he got you there, Wreckage.
No, well, you don't.
No, most of the time,
You're not a
Grant is
person
fighting
like
against
us.
us. Grant is fighting Gormong and Durimbor. And Gags is antagonizing it.
True.
Okay. I think what's going to happen is the tech priest on board is going to try and gain additional movement by using flank speed, which is here. Challenging tech use, which is... Fuck, that was really close. So he fails, and the ship is going to keep going at a speed which you do not know. And yeah, so you have a general idea of where they are and where they're going, because actually, no, you have an idea of where they're going because of Eugene's role. So that's their turn. And you're up.
Cool. you, June, is going to go ahead and take
Sorry,
his,
Adonai's role.
yeah. He's going to remember that he's role playing, and Adonai is going to take his turn, having figured out the most logical path for them to have gone. He's going to tap into the warp and gaze into the void.
Okay.
And use my Void Watcher ability.
Absolutely. So you guys are probably about here, and they're probably about here. Just so you guys have a general idea of where the actually it's probably a bit closer.
Is there anyone else around us, or is it just we're just pooping about?
Huh?
Is there anyone else around us? Any other ships? Nothing like that.
Not a lot of the ships have been diverted to Grace for troop transport and this kind of thing. So the usual ships and general security craft are not here.
Okay.
So what is Adonai doing? He's
I'm using my Void Watcher ability.
Okay.
To try to get eyes, eye on the ship and where they are.
Okay. What's the range on that, and what kind of details do you get?
Perception tests, modified by range and size of potential objects as the GM thinks appropriate.
I'll say standard because it's fairly far away, but it's also quite big. It's a lot bigger than your ship.
Yep. Up to
honestly, some of you are not sure why they're running away.
Up to distance equal to my perception bonus in void units.
What's your perception bonus?
4.
So
up to 4 VU.
Okay. They're not 4 VU away.
I'm aware of that, but Adonai isn't, so he's going to start opening up his void eye. It's by the way, it's 4,000 units around me, so I also get to see if they left mines, if they left other ships, if they left anything that would be a danger to the ship in 4,000 VU around us.
Absolutely.
So, perception check. I would like to fate roll that.
Yeah, okay.
Wow.
One more time.
Wait, they're not far. They're too far
like
away.
Las Vegas. Yeah, but he'll be able to see if they've laid mines, if they've
once it's activated, it's on, and I'm just aware of those things. It's kind of the only thing I can do right now to help.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Hey, 2.1 degrees of success.
Yeah. Basically, what would be because you're chasing the hell is it called? The Resplendent Glory. You know now that hiding in basically a kind of little cloud of space, there is another ship, and let me bring it up.
Sneaky bastard.
There we go.
Don't take Void Watcher, they said. Take something that's actually useful, they said.
Who's they?
Who's they?
Should have a conversation.
Sheepdog.
Sheepdog, they?
No, I didn't say that at all.
Oh.
They are. It's there. You can see it kind of like up and to the left. But basically, you're chasing like this, and then they're off like that. They're probably about just on the edge of your vision. And
So
they've
four void units.
Yeah, they've been coming at you, running silent, and they just showed up.
Okay. I know what I would like to do.
I'm going to describe that to the captain and Blur.
Oh yeah, you immediately make everyone aware of that. So
I
What
would
about
like
me?
to...
Just because I'm in the corner.
And Mersum as well. Am I able to identify the craft?
How much details do you get? Does it say?
It says as if I'm looking at it.
As if you're looking at it. Okay, yeah, sure. So this is a raider class ship. So it's a bit smaller than a standard frigate. They're known to be very fast and maneuverable, and they're kind of a pain in the ass, but they are in range of your guns.
Cool.
So if they're on your left side, that's sorry, my ships are not amazing. If anyone port
and left have 4.
They're on space. They're on space left.
They're on space left. So that would be on the righteous exterior. Your ports are your Mars pattern macro cannons. They have a range of 6, and you can totally shoot at them if you wish.
All right. So before anyone takes a shot, I would like to do something first. I have a skill called Control the Weak Mind. I would like to target the other ship that we're chasing in order to get them to fire upon that ship.
They're facing away from it, so they actually don't have any guns trained on it.
Makes sense.
But if you would like to do that anyway, you could find something out. I'll allow you to do the same role you would do on like a command member or something. I guess it would be to get information about the ship or any other things.
Well, I mean, like, okay.
Sorry, apologies. Are you talking about the main ship or the new ship?
The main ship.
Yeah, the main ship can't hit the new ship.
Because he's up here, we're here. This other ship is like back down like this.
Yeah, but it's bigger than
Like,
us.
they
And it
mind
doesn't
control
have,
somebody. Why are you not mind controlling them to just like not run away or something?
because I don't have that. The powers are very specific, Wreckage. It says
So what-
you can target an enemy ship, making him fire upon a chosen target.
Oh, then the new guys should fire on the old guys then.
Why?
Because the
Because we're
old
after
guys
the
don't have a
old
flank
guys.
guns. They don't have a gun shooting backwards.
And we're after the old guys, not the new guys.
Isn't this also just within one VU?
Well, the idea was that no, it's degrees of success.
For distance?
Yeah.
Okay.
If he succeeds, he can choose one weapon on a vessel with one VU of his own ship.
Yeah. I'm kind of customing this to say that if you would like to instead attempt to, control the weak mind of someone and gain information, you can make the same roll. And if you get enough degrees of success, you can find out something about the main ship.
Okay, let's do that. Minus 30. That's a 59. I'm not going to use my last
Fair enough.
point. So.
I mean, again, nothing bad happens, so you're good. We still have extended actions, and we have your maneuver action and your fire action.
Well, the idea behind that Wreckage was that if I can get the main ship to fire upon this new enemy, potentially that enemy would just be like, well, fuck this, and then just start shooting that guy anyway. So. Maybe.
So are we? So since we moved up to our speed, are we still moving? Like, I don't have to like redo the speed move.
No, your speed is good.
Okay, cool. So we can just we'll just
Your,
move our thing towards the ship.
Yeah, you can tell that you're catching up.
Okay,
basically.
Cool. But yeah, well, since we're still moving, I'll like keep us on course, and then I'm going to do a what's it called again? Focused augury.
Okay.
Are we within extreme range of of Skulk's ship?
What is the extreme range?
Let's see.
Oh, that space cloud is moving.
Sorry.
I don't see it on the sheet.
Let's say yes, because I would imagine they're within extreme range.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm not seeing it on the sheet. It's probably somewhere though. But, okay, cool. So it's a challenging +0, scrutiny plus detection test.
And this is just to see what else is in the area.
Yeah, depending on how many degrees of success I get, sees I can scan. I scan Skulk's ship, and then whatever degrees of success I get tells me things about the ship.
Okay, so you're scanning. You're actively scanning his ship and not scanning around the area. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so scrutiny plus 20, 3.2.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
I get everything. It says all essential components except auger arrays and void shields, all weapon components, auger arrays, void shields, and any combat-related components. All components aboard the target ship.
Okay, so they have port and starboard Mars pattern macro cannon broadsides. To give you an idea, strength of 6, damage 1d10 plus 3.
Okay, so they have the same weapons we do.
On the port and starboard, those are those. They also have port and starboard Titan Forged Lance batteries. Strength 2, damage 1d10 plus 4, crit 3, range 6. So they've got 2 sets of batteries on both sides. They have a okay. So I'll give you the stats here. They have a hull integrity of 70 and an armor of 18. So you can compare that to your ship. Did you say all components? Yeah.
All components. Yeah.
Okay. They have a multiple void shield array. So they have 2 void shields. They have a crack crew. So that's basically 40 skill, the equivalent of 40 skills. So any rolls they do needs under 40. They also have a ghost field, which is currently active and running. What the ghost field does, it's a Xenotech piece of equipment. All ships firing at a ship with a functioning ghost field suffer minus 20 to their ballistic skill tests. If the ship is firing a lance weapon, it suffers minus 30 instead.
What about the Ankatorium?
I can't believe you got that much of a success. God damn it. Any piloting test, perform a hit and run attack, suffers minus 30. A ship with a ghost field must choose whether it's using void shields or ghost fields. So it's not using its void shields; it's using its
okay. Got it. So yeah, I'll relay that. The most important thing is the ghost field. Yeah, definitely. They're like they got a ghost field, so firing on them is gonna be harder. Don't use the lance because that's even harder.
I mean, you can still try and hit it.
Yeah, I guess it's harder to hit.
Yes,
the lance is even more harder to hit.
Yeah, basically, what it does is it's the same thing as Harmony's ability. It creates multiple images and hallucinations.
Got it. Okay.
So you don't know where it is.
Got it. Okay, yeah. So I'm like, scans are coming up. I'm like relaying all of the stuff to the crew as they come up, and then So. And
you just want to keep flying straight.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just keeping us at them. I'm not like doing anything else.
So at the end or at the beginning of your next turn, you're going to be in range with your lance in front. But currently, you are in range with your Mars pattern broad macro cannons. And obviously, I think we've had the extended action from Harmony and Blur. Adonai, have you done an extended action this time?
Yeah, he found the other ship.
Oh,
I used my Void Watcher. Yeah.
So we
have Mersim and we have Captain Briggs as well.
Yeah, and you said firing is not part of the extended actions?
No, firing happens after the maneuver.
After the maneuver. Then...
So you can do an extended action and you can fire.
Okay. Then I want to jam their comms.
Okay.
Jamming communications is I just saw it.
Yeah.
Where'd you go? There you are. It's a difficult minus 10. Okay. Within 10 UVs, that's in range.
Definitely.
For every degree of success, it extends by 1 UV. Okay. So tech use. Roll it flat.
Beckett Briggs has not used his do it well yet.
But my brain implant, whenever I make a tech roll, it's plus 10.
Yeah, I'm also going to give you the do it well because I haven't given it to anybody else, so it might as well be you.
You're the last person, so you get a plus 10 from that as well.
Yeah, 8 degrees of success.
Sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna say this because you are also firing. You may want to save it for that. I don't think it doesn't affect the roll.
Okay. It's 7 degrees of success. 7 degrees of success.
Is somebody else firing? I thought he was the last turn.
That's his extended action, so the firing will be done by him as well.
Okay.
So you can do an extended action and fire?
Yes. So the ship combat is split into maneuver actions, extended actions, and firing actions, right?
Yeah. So I don't think there's an exact order that they have to go in. I don't believe.
Okay, but I'm sure
someone will correct me. But yeah.
but that doesn't sound as fun. So we'll do it this way.
Mm.
All right. So if he succeeds, the ship is unable to use Vox transmitters or other technology to communicate with other ships. Psychic communicators, so astropaths, are unaffected. Okay. So yes. So for every degree of success, the range of jam communications is extended by 1 VU. So 17 VUs. To
You pretty much just jammed the entire area, I guess.
Yeah.
17
Yeah. So all enemy ships within all enemy ships in the area have basically jammed communication. Jesus, dude, that's.
Jesus
All right.
Christ,
Tech use is the one thing I can do.
I mean, depends.
And
Depends. Like if you're using.
I'm not repairing the ship. I'm using the ship.
Yeah. So, would you like to fire a broadside of these Mars
I
patterns?
would love to fire the broadsides. Firing broadside is ballistic skill, right?
Firing broadside is ballistic skill, yes.
Okay.
And I believe you get a +5 to your ballistic firing because of your command bridge.
I would love to. Well, this is actually +15 because the captain told me to shoot them.
Yes. Would you like to tell him to do it well? He's dead.
What? What do you want from me?
Oh, Captain Shaw, fire upon the other ship.
Yeah. Do it well.
Thank you, Captain.
Do it well.
Fire.
People in the room with me.
Okay. So so the way I'm gonna have to bring this up because I may get this wrong, and I'm worried about getting this wrong, and all the nerds will go, "No, that's not how it works." Anger. Okay, so here we go. The firing, I believe. It's in here. Weapons and shooting. Here we go. So the strength is maximum number of hits that the macro battery can land. Damage is the damage each hit deals. Crit rating is the number of successes a shot must have to score a critical hit. And then you got firing arc and range, obviously. So maximum number of hits these ones can do. I'm gonna have to bring up. If someone could have up the period, 6.
Strength is 6, right?
Okay, so that's the maximum number of hits.
Yeah.
Is that based on the degrees of success?
I don't. You just had the flat numbers here.
Yeah, just trying to have a look here. Damage and defenses. A single target before rolling to hit, determining each character directly fires the option of adding all the totals. No, that doesn't count. God damn it. I really wish they'd be a bit more clear about some of this stuff.
Just make it up, man. You get to go.
Yeah. I think I think a success means it means you hit it. But at the same time it says the maximum number of successes. The strength is the maximum number of hits you can make. So
at max I could have 6 degrees of success.
So I think 6 degrees of success would be 6 hits.
All right.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay, so you do hit once, but they do have a void shield. So if you'd like to re-roll,
they can't have their void shield and their ghost thing on at the same time. You said
different shipmate.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, you've got a degree of success, so you hit them, but it's going to be cancelled out by the void shield. So you can use a fate point to re-roll that.
I believe the machine spirit, the blessing of Omnissiah, compels me. Like it's just like a flash in my mind. Like, no, that's not going to be good enough. I have to hit the button harder.
I mean,
like that.
Oh, fuck me. Okay, so that's 5 hits. One is cancelled out by the void shield, but that means you get 4 hits, and that would be 4d10 plus 2. 1d10 plus 2 4 times.
Okay.
Wait. Crit rating's 5, so you crit it as well. So I'm gonna have to see what the crit does. I'm pretty sure I know this, but I just need to make sure.
Bigger booms. Bigger attacker.
So the crit rating. Some critical hits. The attacker Components are hit. Okay.
Does a crit turn the ship into our ship?
No.
No,
Darn it.
it like cripples them
Ownership
some way.
lasers.
Okay.
Yeah, ownership lasers.
Okay, so I believe. Oh, it is a roll for critical hits. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Is there a plus or a minus? Sorry, it's being unclear again.
You have to confirm the crit, I guess. That makes sense.
Oh, it's definitely a crit because the crit rating is 5.
5.
So I'll say roll me the damage.
All right.
D10 plus 2.
1d10.
Just do it 4 times.
2. Yeah. All right.
I'll take the 10 for 1,000.
All of those hit.
So that's 26. And their armor is 19, so that is
There's no righteous fury on ship guns, right?
no, unfortunately.
Darn yeah.
Dang.
So
I wanted to be Blur, but with a bigger gun.
That'd be amazing.
okay.
How did you get 26 from this?
I added up the numbers?
12 plus 7 plus 4 plus 6.
29.
Oh shit, sorry, it's 7. Okay, so that's 22 29, right?
29 damage.
So that's 10 damage. Which no, it's not going to be 10 damage. That's me being really dumb. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. We are on this one, which means 15 armor is going to be 10. Someone help me here. No, 14 damage. Okay.
Cool.
So yeah, and then there's a crit. So if you roll me a D10.
4.
Okay, so roll me a D10 again.
9.
9.
Oh, okay. Awesome. All right, so so what that does is unclear to you unless you make a scan of the ship to find out what damage you've done.
I hit it. That's the important part.
Yes, you have hit him, and you have hit him. Good. So you did a crit, which basically has caused some damage to the ship. And I believe, aside from Beckett Briggs, that is the end of your turn, your strategic turn. Would you like to do anything else?
Award me a commendation.
Have 50 XP.
I think captain's in
Sorry,
his
there are
group.
people in here, and they're talking to me, which is why I don't have all night. What have you said?
Do you want to do anything on your turn?
Yeah.
No, there's nothing I can do. We've already fired our guns.
You could do an active augury.
No, we've done that.
Yeah, you can do it again if you want to see what damage you did to the ship.
No, I don't really care about that.
Cool.
And I don't have the skills to do an active augury.
I mean, if you're going to do nothing, you may as well do summon.
No, I think the captain should do nothing. He's the
Okay.
captain. He sits there and he looks menacing.
He polishes his guns.
I look there and I sit there and I look menacing.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good.
Everyone's very impressed.
Yep.
Okay, so that's gonna happen. I need to roll the. It's the maneuverability for initiative, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Jeez, these guys are fast.
Yeah. It's a raider. Unfortunately, stuff happened. So what's gonna happen is you guys fired and moved and kept chasing. What this ship is gonna do is it's just gonna keep going straight right past you. It's not gonna fire. It's just gonna go straight.
It's like we're gonna fuck them up. Ow, ow, ow.
Basically, what you're expecting is for it to come up behind you and maneuver. It's not doing that. It's just going straight. For whatever reason, it's going straight, and it's not doing anything else. And the Righteous Hysteria is also going to keep moving.
We're still going at ludicrous speed. So
Yes.
Yes.
Bye,
Like,
Felicia.
you know from your active augury that the enemy ship has a speed of 5, whereas you have a speed of 7. So they're going 5, you're going 7. You're going to catch up to them.
We can catch up to them. Good.
Good.
So it is your guys' turn again.
Cool. So are we on the map? Are we closer to them now?
Yes, on the map, you're within range of your lance.
Okay.
And obviously you have broadside as well, but they're you'd have to turn to fire them, and these guys are running away.
Do they have like rear guns or anything like that?
No, they have like these ships have like little turrets and stuff, which can obviously fire in all direction if you try to like send fighter ships and things in like that in.
Point defense,
but point defense basically.
So
they
there's
don't
no
have
chance
any
of them firing on us this turn, yeah?
No, your scan revealed nothing facing backwards.
All right, flash fire. Let's go, nerds.
All right,
do the thing.
Wait, before sorry,
fire.
I'm gonna cancel that rollout just because.
Okay. Because
there is another ship that Adonai has spotted.
Isn't that ship flying past us though?
No, another ship.
A third.
There is a third ship.
Oh, and
if keep adding ships until we lose.
Where is it?
If you're going straight, like this, they're kind of at that angle, so they're forward to you and to the right.
This one?
Huh?
This one?
No, that was the second ship. He added the third one yet.
So yeah, let me. Sorry, the Righteous Hysteria's sheet is massive on my thing.
You can pop it out.
So
man.
what's happened here is this ship has gone past.
Bye.
You guys have carried on this way, and this ship has kind of carried on up this way. You're probably a bit closer than that. And then there's another ship that has just turned up. That is about there. So we'll flip this to the token layer.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, and our ships are facing like this.
So you're facing straight towards. So you're facing a bit more to the right.
Chances of it firing upon us?
High.
Okay, I will redact my stuff, and then I will
just
use my
roll the-
redirect if it fires on us. Just so you know.
Okay.
Which is psychic deflection. I can attempt to deflect an incoming shot.
That's just the thought of that is insane because these bullets are miles wide, and you're just like
they're like the bullets. The bullets are like the size of. I don't know. Not really.
He thinks real hard about it.
Like bullet bills.
I mean,
like that's what I'm thinking. Like big motherfuckers.
they're much bigger than that. Okay, so that's the wrong one. Sorry.
I mean, all I have to do is just like lift it a little bit, and it just like point its nose in a little direction, and it will fly.
Yeah,
past.
you're basically a deflector shield.
Yeah.
Mind.
So I will go last.
So,
But it's still hellish, right? So.
oh shit! I fucked that up. So I rolled a 9, so that's 11.
Plus 20.
Yeah, I did plus 20 instead of plus 2 because I'm dumb. Okay. Yeah, you guys are still lost in the initiative order.
Perfect.
Okay.
And I believe, you get your maneuver, you get your fire action, and you get your extended actions as well.
I think we should, Blair. I think we should slow down and match speed. We don't want to overtake them and have them.
Just ram into them.
I mean, it's if you are probably within about 4. What I'm going to say here is you guys can fire one component and also have an extended action. So you can't, like, Mersim can't fire all of the weapons.
Sure.
And also have an extended action.
Yeah. Can I do a maneuver and have my action?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I will do a maneuver and I'll
you can't do a maneuver and fire a weapon either.
Oh.
Could I do something?
Sure. What do you want to do?
I would like to use tactical
Man bullets.
Tactical.
positioning.
Okay.
If I pass a difficult
page?
minus 10 science test, I can add 1 degree of success
Into the storm
to
201.
the pilot's either evasive maneuver test or a ballistic skill test.
Ooh. Assist the helmsman positioning the ship for optimal fire. Help it maneuver out of harm. So you got to do a sign of science, and then it's 1 degree of success to any.
So
Okay.
if we evade a shot, I can add a degree to that, or if we make a shot, I can add a degree of success to that.
Okay. Hit it.
Believe. Nice.
Yes. So you can add a degree of success, correct?
Yeah, I can add a degree of success to
Right.
either an evasive roll or a fire roll.
Yeah. What this is saying is.
Do they have to have succeeded for that degree of success to count, or does it count on failures as well?
Okay, so it's only 1 regardless of how much you succeed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. And that kind of makes sense. Yeah.
So, is it more important for us to match their speed or for us to shoot this turn?
Captain.
Are we in range?
We're
Yes.
in range.
I think the most important thing is to shoot because we could maybe just get it done. I mean,
Okay,
they don't have their void shields.
got it.
They are ghosting, so they will get hit. They will get hit for the full intensity and fury
Got it.
of the Briggs cannon.
All right.
So we're ignoring the small ship.
Oh, fuck the small ship.
Okay. All right.
It's
Instead
not that
of
small compared to the other one. It's not that small.
I mean, it's a smaller icon, so you know.
Well,
I mean, okay, so all right, Chibi, what do I see when I look at that ship?
It's a frigate.
A
So it's
frigate.
a bigger class. It's the
Okay.
class below yours.
You see Jack Black at the helm. He's
for
using
my
a mad
action-
guitar skills.
He's operating. Piloting the ship.
I can't
So,
believe that shot, by the way, Floof.
for my action, since I can't do maneuver, I'm going to do lock on target, which so that's a scrutiny plus detection, and then for basically it lets me increase, give you a bonus to ballistic skill tests.
All right.
And can he get a bonus on that for how ridiculous he rolled his active augury?
No.
Oh, come on. He knows exactly where the ship is.
Yeah.
And everything about it. Locking onto it should be easy.
because they have a ghost drive.
Where'd scrutiny go?
So he knows
Hang on.
exactly whereabouts it is, but there's about 50 of them there, and they all kind of
20.
shimmer. So
He's,
you know,
he's
yeah,
Naruto
sure.
wing our ass right now, you know. Like, he's stirring the Rasengan.
Yeah.
He's
They-
stirring the
They
Ramen.
just kage bunshin no jutsu.
Yeah.
Is that what
As
they
long
call
as he
it?
doesn't talk-
Whatever.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't talk about friendship or a promise, we should be fine.
Whoa!
Oh,
Fate
comma.
point. Fate point. Fate point. Fate point.
I believe. Don't misplace my faith.
He's got a lot of fate points, so he's got some options.
Fate point.
Just use
Wait,
a fate
don't-
point to add it.
Yeah, don't forget to roll your d10.
Well, but
You can
does
use
this-
a fate
Does
point to
degrees of
bump it
success
up.
matter on this, Tux?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Fate point.
What the fuck? How are you going higher?
Rolling?
How are you going
90
higher?
99, 88, 94. How the hell do you roll that on a D1?
I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
You should be
I'm just
successful.
gonna
better.
stop looking at the rolls.
Okay.
That's
'cause-
better.
That's better.
How many fate points do you have?
One.
One.
Okay.
Well, that's a success.
So what
so-
does that do?
Take plus 10 to your ballistic test.
Okay.
Nice.
So
To anyone's or to his?
To the ballistic skill test to fire one weapon component during this turn.
Weapon
So
component. So
which-
apply it to the Briggs laser.
The Briggs, okay.
Well, that's the one we can fire. So.
Yeah, so it's
Yes.
good.
you can fire both of them.
Well, apply it to the laser.
They are in range of your broadside, which I believe is your plasma cannons.
Okay, so we can fire both this round?
If you have people to do that.
Yeah, I'll fire the broadside. Mersim, you're better. Shoot the laser.
I get to fire the Briggs cannon. I thought the button for the Briggs cannon was on the captain's chair.
There is a button on the captain's chair for the Briggs
captain's
captain.
chair.
There
It's
is
literally pressed with his penis.
that would be
It's
really
between
hard.
his legs, like underneath the chair. So it's
It's
hard to
in his
reach.
cod piece.
I have
Look,
to go
there
up there
is-
like, excuse me, Captain. Just boop.
There is a button like right where the arm, like right, you know, the armrests come to end in skulls because it's Warhammer 40k.
Of
You
course,
can
yeah.
pop open the skull and there's a red button.
Ah,
But
And you pop open
But
the other
that's-
skull, there's juicy fruit.
yeah, there's a,
In fairness,
it's a
it
Sunny
is most
D.
likely a golden button
Hmm,
because we are not orcs.
that's true. Yeah. The golden button, which is like the face of the emperor on it.
It's a red, whatever. It's always a red button.
Okay.
Orcs
So-
can't take that from us. They can't take big red buttons from us.
They can't take big red buttons from us.
That is cultural
Alright,
appropriation.
Captain, do you want me to fire first, or will you fire first?
You fire first and
Will
fire
do,
well.
Captain. Firing well. So that's a plus 30
Yes.
You get a +5.
because you, June, give me 10.
No,
Oh.
I can't give you anything until you succeed.
Yes.
If
Okay.
you succeed, I can make you succeed more.
I like that. Okay, so I have 10 from Tux and then 5 from the command bridge, correct? And then
I thought
another
you had
10
20
from
Docs. Oh, it's just 10.
yeah, just
10 from Tux, 10 from Briggs, and 5
five
from
from
the
the
So
okay.
plus 25.
25. 5.
Oh, wait. Sorry. It's also minus 30.
Because they have their ghost field.
ah,
So you're at an
okay.
overall -5.
So, yeah, so that's.
Didn't you do something with the machine spirit to make this better?
Wait, you can literally just add 10 with a fate point and you succeed still.
Yeah.
Unless you want to reroll for bigger numbers. What did you roll?
That's
I
your.
rolled a 75.
You
so
can do better
that's,
than that.
that's a 0-0.
No, if he added 10, it would be a. It would
No,
be
it would be
one.
it would be 1 degree of success.
Well, he gets a free 1 degree of success anyway because he succeeded.
Is this 0-0 a degree is a success?
In this case, it's not a success. though.
No success.
It isn't.
I believe in myself.
Believe in your friends who believe in you.
I believe, yeah.
So
believe my
it's-
friends who believe in
it's-
me.
Be the
minus-
drill that pierces the heavens.
Look, all you
It's-
need to do is shoot past Naruto.
No, look, look. Believe
Okay,
in the
look.
me that will kill you if you fail.
It's
Ah.
ballistic skill -5,
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now.
and just so everyone knows, you guys have been rolling like shit.
This need,
I'm
but
glad.
not this time. This time
Okay,
I have
okay,
my
this
friends
time,
behind
sure.
me.
You do.
And their
You do
faith
have
in
your
me.
friends behind you.
Yeah.
And also
I'm
the
not
threatening
looking
of
at
me.
it.
Oh,
Come
on.
on.
Wait, you can just add. You can use your fate point again.
I
You,
just-
just,
I only have
that's
2.
That's his last fate point.
you already used one.
Yeah, I had to use it earlier for when making the ship go faster.
You miss.
Wait.
I did.
Why?
He also gets a double, by the way, if that means it.
Why?
That doesn't
I'm
mean anything to me.
confused. He rolled like a 75 last time. And
Yeah.
It was.
You didn't
rolled a
add his
55
plus.
this time.
You didn't add
He,
his
he,
plus
didn't,
30.
he didn't do the.
It's
the
the same roll because last time I was supposed to
Yeah.
be minus 30, so negative -5.
Okay, hold
No,
on,
you
hold
did
on.
5 words.
So
but you-
this would have been -5, and you would have failed. You would have been at 0. If he added 10 from his fate point, he would have had
No,
a degree of
that
success.
was.
So
yeah.
instead of re-rolling, I should have just
So,
used a 10.
Why
Can-
did you
let's
not
go
just do
back
that like we all
and
asked you
math
to?
this so that he's at 1 degree of success? Because that is what he should have done, but we got confusing on the numbers.
It's fine. We'll get
Okay,
over it.
wait.
Well, no, it's not
Give me a
fine.
sec.
I mean,
It's
it's
not fine.
really, it's
Okay,
it's a big
so
deal,
so
actually.
look at it. Look at it this way. So his sorry, his ballistic skill is 55. He
Mhm.
got +25.
Oh, okay. I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah.
So,
Instead of the
so
minus
it would have
30,
been. It would have been.
It would have been way off.
yeah,
Okay.
it would
Yeah.
have been-
Okay. You're good.
It was. I maths wrong as well. It wouldn't have even been a 0.0. It would have been a failure.
It would have been quite.
did you do the +5 from our ship?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's definitely a miss, and you would have wanted to re-roll anyway. Like adding the degree of success wouldn't have been successful there either.
You only had one shot to ever use that gun, right? And you got no, you spaghettied everywhere.
I'm sorry, I couldn't figure out which clone it was.
Hey,
I hit
no-
the wrong one.
Not everyone in the ship can roll, Henry. All right. You know?
Yeah,
Sure.
it's true. I mean, like I only roll well when it matters, which is like any time that I do something.
Yeah.
So it's like-
Captain Beckett Briggs fires off the plasma battery. It misses.
Is it just
currently.
a giant? Is it just a giant execution?
Maybe use a fate point there, Captain.
Nope. Why?
I don't know.
I'm
So
not gonna fucking hit.
the
My-
frigate that's approaching us doesn't
my-
kill us.
My ballistic skill is garbage. I'm not going to waste a fate point on something that I literally just rolled
Ballistic
in
Fair,
case.
fair.
It's not garbage at all. Wait,
Okay, well, it's
Wait,
nothing compared to Mersim, who also
why
missed.
did you do -15?
Because I'm still shooting at a ghost field.
You're not.
You're
Different
shooting
ship.
at the other different ship.
Oh,
Okay,
the
so
other
let-
one isn't in range? I thought it was in range of that.
It's okay. So you're firing at the frigate, which is to the side,
Oh.
You're
I-
hitting it out of
which
the
is,
starboard.
which is where your starboard batteries is.
So I can't shoot the guys. Got it.
No, you can't
Uh,
shoot those. So, but you can shoot the frigate, which is
well,
what you're aiming at.
Plus
I'm gonna-
15 still wouldn't be a success. So
+15 would take you to. That would be 464. So even adding a fate point would not get you.
yeah,
to
I'm
a
telling
success.
you, I still miss.
And you don't want to re-roll.
I don't want to re-roll.
All right.
Ready.
And you've done your maneuver. You didn't change your maneuver, did you? You'll just keep going.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So who's first? I believe it's probably the Resplendent Glory. I believe they rolled the best.
They got a fucking like 10 plus 1.
They got a
11.
12. They got a 12, and then the other one got an 11. So yeah, the Resplendent Glory does go first. So what the Resplendent Glory is going to do, because now you are in range for this, is they are going to hit and run you.
Can we tell them no?
Can we perform an evasive maneuver?
No, you didn't do that. You didn't do that. So.
I still have.
How can we perform an evasive maneuver if they hadn't attacked us?
Is evasive maneuver not part of the maneuver action?
Well, my question is, if they have not attacked us, what would we be evading?
I think he's saying is not an evasive maneuver responsive as opposed to.
So,
Okay,
shit
so
dog, can I have my turn before these guys have a turn?
Oh yeah, sorry, dude. Sorry. So it's still your go.
So I'm wondering, guys, what you would prefer. Would you prefer me deflect something, or would you prefer me do like the ghost shimmer thing that they do?
Are those the only two options?
Yeah, pretty much.
Can you try to set them on fire again?
I can, but like the odds of me succeeding that is like 1 in 100.
1 in 100.
No, 10
is
in
your odds of
100.
succeed?
10
Okay.
in 100.
10%.
Yeah,
So you mean
10%.
1 in 10?
1
Got
in
it.
10. Yeah. that's what I
I'd
meant
rather
to.
shoot for the stars of like the game. Just like my point, I guess, that I'm trying to make is we have a 1 in 10 chance of ending the confrontation.
I don't think it'll end the confrontation, but I mean.
And we would still only light a random component on fire. We could light their toilet on fire.
That's not a component.
Yeah.
That definitely
That's
better not
life
be on the
support.
list of tables.
So-
Excuse me, you haven't been on the ship.
All
You
right,
don't
so
know.
here's the thing: the Mask of the Void is a very hard, which is like half the difficulty of the flash fire, and it will give a -5 penalty to ballistics plus another -5 for each degree of success, which is pretty high for me to get. Like
How many degrees of success do you think you'll probably get?
Maybe 1 or 2.
Well, I'd say if we got a 15 out of it, -15, that'd be like pretty worth it. Otherwise, I would go for the 1 in 10. So I guess I don't know.
All right, I'm just gonna go for.
How about
the
everybody
mask.
else?
Yeah, where do you guys lie?
1 in 10 or defense?
Defense.
I don't think that I should be the one that says go for the ridiculous thing, but go for the ridiculous thing.
All right, Eugene's saying go for the ridiculous thing.
But Eugen could hit that roll. That's why.
Okay, I've said go for ridiculous thing. Eugene said you've had defense. Tux, why don't you break the tie? I think kind of break the tie.
You do you, boy.
That's okay.
you
well, then
do
I would.
Whatever.
I'd
guess.
probably.
Tux, sorry. Sorry. 1 sec. Tux, you also didn't do an extended action. If you want to like do an augury or something.
Oh no, I did the focus thing.
Yeah,
what's it called?
you did
Focused
the-
augury.
-60 flash fire.
Oh
Icon
yeah,
target.
yeah.
Here we
sorry.
go. Flash fire. Boom.
Get it. Get it. Ow.
Yeah, that's so far off. It's like, I mean, like, I'm just basically
Yeah.
just like,
No.
Yeah, you were on the wrong end of that.
We didn't start the fire.
Yeah.
Cause
No, you
it
didn't.
never started and it
I
has.
really have to pee. I'll be right back.
All right. So they're going to So to answer your question, Eugene,
What was our ship maneuver this turn?
you didn't do one.
We didn't.
And we get one, and evasive maneuvers is a ship maneuver, not an extended action.
Very true. The evasive maneuver inflicts penalties to enemy fire.
I thought you said we didn't get one.
We do get one. I just corrected him.
Oh.
We didn't take any maneuver.
I said you didn't take one because the captain went, "Fuck it, just keep going."
Mhm.
So your maneuver action was keep going.
But that is not a maneuver action. You
No.
get to do that for free.
It's very true, but you technically I don't want to. I'm perfectly happy to go back, but technically speaking, you guys were like, "Fuck it, end of turn."
Sorry, I must have misunderstood you then.
And then you realized that you skipped Henley's turn, and so we went back. So
Yes.
now we're back in our phase. Where
Yes.
we get to do a thing,
Which
to evade things.
absolutely, but technically speaking, I revealed to you what was going to happen, and now you're going, "Aha!"
Well,
we were
regardless,
blessed by visions by the God Emperor.
Yeah,
No.
and at the end of the day, evasive maneuver doesn't
Look,
help.
man, everyone takes a point of corruption. She comes down from her chainsaw riding, fucking.
Like the evasive maneuvers don't help against hit and run. Anyway, so
Oh, well, fair enough.
you can still take it. You have a frigate coming down on you.
It's true.
It's a -10 pilot spacecraft.
Get it.
I'm
bro.
assuming Blur would like to do this.
Yeah.
Sure. Plus maneuverability. Okay. So that's a 5 bonus then. Holy shit!
Damn.
Well, luckily I get to reroll that for free once.
You do
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
as pilot.
Mastery of space, yo.
No.
God damn it!
Well,
Okay,
I mean,
when-
technically you did better, so.
When you roll for free, you're not supposed to get the same number.
All right. Anyway, how much do we die?
This much. Can't even see it. Okay, so
Can I
yeah.
save my miniatures?
Can we succeed at
Immersive
even a
script.
single roll like tonight at all?
I mean, some people don't even re-roll when they fail. Everyone else has been re-rolling. So
I shot the other ship.
you did shoot the other ship.
Oh,
And there
shut
to be fair, there have been a lot of successful rolls, and none of them have been yours, Wreckage. So
I shot the frigate.
Or me.
But I did
Uh,
not
no,
shoot the.
Hopefully,
Well,
just start
I mean,
a boarding
well-
action, and then we can go blow up their brains.
when you had to speed up right at the beginning, you got 7 degrees.
That's true.
So, okay, so hit and run. What this is it is a challenging pilot test.
Which is what, -30, I think? No, that's very hard.
0.
Oh yeah, no. You guys shoot down literally every ship that comes at you, every like craft that comes at you.
If he fails by 4 or more.
Blair's a
shut
goddamn
down.
champion.
Nice.
Yeah. So all of the craft coming at you right now were shot down, and also you don't know this, but you got someone important on the ship.
All right.
Yay!
Someone important died.
Basically, you got the equivalent of Blur.
Oh no.
Blur, we killed your
Equivalent.
counterpart.
Yeah, the
We killed Mega Blur.
The Mega Blur.
Mega blur.
Clear.
You can defeat me, but can you defeat yourself?
Yeah, let's go get some pizza next week. Nice
We're
guy.
gonna go get
A
waffles.
really nice pilot on the other
I
ship.
was
who-
not expecting
who is-
that reference. Thanks for that. Yeah, that was-
Okay, so what's going to happen now is the frigate, which is bearing down on you, is going to fire.
Pew, 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 pew,
Uh,
pew.
What
Don't
if they
care.
change
We
their
got
mind?
shields. Pew 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 pew.
Can we tell them no?
We've got space shields. Don't worry about it.
Excuse me,
Space
I don't
shields.
like your attitude.
If
Yeah,
Star Trek
please
has
don't
taught
shoot
me
me.
anything, it's that we
Hey,
can just divert
that-
more
that-
power
if-
to the shields.
If he
I don't
was-
like that. That's not a good roll.
If he was doing flash fire, we'd all be dead right now.
Well, thank goodness for Henley.
I have core flames, guys. We got this. It's cool.
But I will say this, Harmony, we are definitely lighting something on fire after this combat.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! I'm gonna light on fire like my birth certificate or something. It's fine.
That seems important.
Oh no. Okay, so that'll be the first hit. So
And then their ship explodes from that critical one, right?
Yes.
On a 1d10.
I think he was rolling damage.
Not
Yeah,
playing
that's right.
Cyberpunks here, Wreckage. You don't like explode when you roll a 1 on a 1d10.
need the. Does someone have the righteous hysteria up?
What are you looking for?
I do.
What's your armor?
Armor
sick.
is 19.
Did our void shields do anything there?
Yeah, your void shields cancel
Block,
it.
they block 1 hit. Yeah.
And block
Sweet.
all of the damage, I think, right?
All of the damage from 1 hit.
So that'd be the
Sweet.
first
So that
one.
first one, which was bigger damage, we get blocked, and then the second one.
No, the first one is the one that goes through.
Why?
It doesn't matter because your armor is 19 and they roll 10 damage. So
Oh, okay. So it doesn't matter.
no, I mean no. And then we also have.
Wait, they can't even do enough damage to hurt us.
Yeah, they can never hurt us.
They'll do damage eventually to the armor, and they can crit and bypass the armor.
Crit can bypass the armor. And,
Mm.
Got it.
Do we know what they hit us with?
Wow, he's rolling like some fucking
Like a giant asshole. I mean,
Oh,
I mean, a
90,
lovable
90,
asshole.
90, 90, 90. Then the GM rolls 10,
So
10,
the
10,
void
10, 10.
the void shield doesn't count on this one, as far as I'm aware. I may. Do you want me to look that up?
Yeah, obviously.
Okay.
If there's if there's the slightest tinge of doubt, then you should look that up.
So let's have a look at void shields.
Are they shooting orcs at us? Because that's one cool thing that they do.
Only orcs shoot orcs at you, as far as you know. So.
I just want to fight more orcs, man.
You don't want to fight more orcs. You want to convert more orcs to the cause. That's different.
Let's be real. When I rolled that, that was like fucking like a pea in
Awesome.
a fucking pod,
Awesome.
man. Like, I'm still counting every single time someone rolls a really good roll in this game. It's like it's not 18 points to it's not 18 degrees of success, guys.
It's not. It's not. It's not 18 points.
Freaking being an ass. Where's the goddamn like? Okay, I'm not sure whether it's every time, every like hit, or whether it's every strategic turn.
Void
that
shields?
the-
Let me look at
shields, yeah.
Let me check that sheet.
Because I know the other ship has 2 void shields, so it'll be useful to know anyway for that.
189, 192, and 199.
Yeah, no, I'm just looking now. The thing is they have like the description of them, and then it doesn't always explain exactly what they do. So
Yeah.
it's a pain. I think like this is going to be a volley.
However, void shields can be overloaded. Once they have reduced their strength in hits, they overload and shut down. Any remaining hits in that salvo will hit the target, and any further shots fired against the target by attacking ship will also hit the target unimpeded by void shields.
Okay, so yeah, no, it doesn't. Oh shit. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't. So this is going to be 3. So
Okay, it is important to note that void shields reduce hits from all ships firing on them. If one attacker fires on the ship and the ship's void shields reduce the hit as usual, even if they overload and another attacker fires on the ship in the same strategic turn.
this is
The
the
void
same.
shields will be restored in time to protect against that attacker's fire as well. So
Okay.
each round, we get to absorb 1 attack from 1 attacker.
So the multiple void shield array is just like layered. That's pretty
Yeah,
much
well,
what it
it's
is.
the multiple is 2. So,
So you would absorb 2 attacks from 1 attacker 1 round.
You know
then
what,
they
though?
would restore.
they roll trash on their damage, so
It doesn't matter.
it's just like armor. And yeah,
Cow.
apparently fuck this ship. So yeah, it's still your go.
All right, so maneuver. What do you guys want to do?
We need
You know,
to
guys,
hit
let me just fucking try this thing again. This
All right,
negative
so this is
60,
your
like-
extended action, right, Henry?
Yeah, fuck it, man. Let's just.
Alright.
It'll work. Come on,
Alright.
man.
Yeah.
Give me that
It
10
didn't
one
work.
day.
It's getting closer. Getting closer.
All right. I don't know what you guys want to do for.
I would like to
just at this moment. What do you guys want to do about time? Because I'm fairly sure Wreckage said he had to go.
Yeah, I do have intros took forever, and they're not kicking me out. Well, they're not kicking me out. I have to go to the fucking bed. Is really what has to happen. But yeah.
Because we can like I mean, like, this is probably going to take a little while.
Can we just put in like a AI companion for Wreckage and just sort of.
I mean, like, okay.
Hans can take over the bridge.
Okay, so Wreckage, just
AI
give a basic.
Hans has entered the game.
give a basic outline of what you would like to happen, and I'll,
Sebastiana Skult must not escape.
Okay.
All other concerns are secondary. I will give my +10 to the people shooting.
Yeah. What if he does escape?
He's not going to.
Okay. What if he does escape?
He's not going to.
General questions. What if he surrenders?
We graciously accept his surrender and then murder him for heresy.
I would like to speak to Wreckage and not Briggs. What if he escapes Wreckage?
He won't escape.
What if he jumps into the warp? Do you want us to go into the warp after him?
Can that be done?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so chase him to the ends of the earth is basically destroy him now or chase him to the end of the earth.
Look, I don't think I need to explain to you guys. Maybe I do. If you let an enemy get away, they just come back later as more of a headache.
Harmony will just nod his head at this and be like, yes, he will come back.
Baby, come back. You can give it all to me.
Okay. So yeah, that's.
Well, we're 2 hours in. Surely, at least everybody deserves a break.
That's why I was going to suggest a break.
Wreckage is dead, so we the bot AI Hans has entered the game and
well,
do it well. He gurg. Yeah.
No, he has to do it with the Hans accent, or it doesn't count.
No, I'm playing Wreckage. I'm not playing Hans. I refuse to play Hans anymore. You guys you've squeezed that blood out of me. Let's move on past Hans.
No.
Nobody made you do that. You made a decision.
You made you do that.
As GM of Void Barons, I've made numerous bad decisions, and that's
the first of which deciding to be the GM of Void
the first of which was like, yeah, sure, Henley, let's do Rogue Trader.
And if I remember correctly, you were like, please let me run this, and I'm like, okay.
Mate, I love Rogue Trader.
Just let me have this.
Rogue Trader is so much fun. Yeah.
But it was us as the players was the bad decision.
I mean, and you should have known better. You literally just went through Carrion Company with us.
I did. Most of you.
Should have known better.
Should have known.
I do love your roles. It's it becomes.
It's cathartic to watch me roll in Die Fighter games, you know.
Yeah. So right, the captain's not here, so second in command.
Captain is right here now.
Okay.
He's inside our hearts.
Inside of our hearts. Well, I got rid of mine, so.
it's still there. It just doesn't beat anymore.
No, right. So we Henry used his extended. Sorry, Adonai. No, Harmony used her extended. What does Adonai want to do?
Yeah, Adonai, what would you like to do?
Okay, so if I've got the score correct,
Orcs won.
It was the smaller of the two ships that tried to hit and run us.
No,
okay, so they've now big ship is now turned to engage.
No, still going.
Hit and run is a boarding action. They're shooting like
so basically.
Okay,
ships.
all right. So I'm just trying to gather. Okay, so they're still moving away from us. We're still locked in pace, going after them. They tried to shoot little ships at us. We shot all the ships down. The freighter came in from the side, tried to shoot us, but frigate shot us. But we're like, haha, fluff you, die in a fire. Tried to light them on fire. Did light them on fire.
They did not die in a fire, unfortunately.
They tried to make good on that threat. Didn't succeed.
So I'm going to once again try to tactically position us.
Instantly, you'll still know this, but the other ship still going straight. It's not moving. It's not.
It's still
the one way behind us.
You know what? I'm gonna say this because they're out of the fight. You destroyed their capability to move with that crit. So literally, like what they were gonna do is they were gonna maneuver behind you and keep firing as you were chasing.
Oh, so they're gonna turn into another fucking like eventual chaos. Like,
like they're gonna go until they starve to death.
Basically, for the rest of the combat, they're flying that way and they can't turn until they repair it, and they're not gonna repair it for a while. So they're out.
So that means I earned myself a ship.
We'll have to chase them down. You gotta go patch the fucking thing, but yeah, sure.
We're quick.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and do some tactical positioning. Me and Blur are gonna get real close.
Captain, can I have a ship?
Let's get closer than close.
Get down to business.
Business to defeat. Oh crap! My food's here. Be right back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for this.
Someone else do it.
I'll do the thing.
Action quick.
All right. So are we still going? Are we still going faster than them?
You're probably within about. I'd say probably 3.
How close do we have to be to fire the Ankatorium to just latch onto them and never let go?
You still, we talked about this before we started. You don't have an Ankatorium.
Tell
me what you want it to do. I'll make it. I'll make it.
I would let
the Ankatorium. All it does is we become that skateboarding punk in every '80s movie that hangs onto the back of the car, man. You know.
So it's basically a toe.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Ankatorium is a fancy toe hitch. Yeah.
It's
a grapple.
It's a giant anchor. We fire into them, and it sticks into their ship. And when they jump, we jump with them. You know. Like...
I would like to use the maneuver to slow us down so we don't go shooting past them.
Yeah, I mean it's
speed.
Like basically next turn you're going to be within 1 VU, so you're basically going to be up their arse.
Nice.
But do you want to basically match speed?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we would like to go to max speed. Yes.
It's going to be really hard playing Beckett Briggs because I assume Beckett Briggs would be like, no, don't do that. But that's really intelligent. So I mean, you know, I'm in a quandary here.
I'm in a pickle.
I'm in a pickle.
Well, you're in a ship.
You know what?
Is a ship a pickle?
Beckett Briggs has fallen asleep. On his chair, he's got his teddy. He's got his teddy with like his executioner. He's got his little nightcap on, and he's like, doing well.
Okay, so
Harmony's tucking him in. You know,
he fired the Briggs laser was fired, and now he needs a nap.
Yes,
and now he's spent.
He's like me before I started doing Pilates.
I mean, what this means is you don't match speeds.
So
you're still going out.
That's a maneuver. I can reroll.
You can reroll.
You can. Good for remembering.
Why did he roll it?
What did you roll?
Okay. There we go.
93.
You got 0.3 degrees of success with a 93. You guys are so overpowered for what you should be, and you're still rolling like shit.
I know.
I love it.
Crazy.
It keeps us honest, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I did get some successes that I can spend on changing speed.
Let
I will match their speed now.
Just real quickly, I want to address this to the audience. You don't understand because after we finish these games, we're all like, "Oh man, I can finally get to level blah 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 whatever," but it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Like, apparently, it just doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter because
we just keep rolling 90s of whatever.
Aside from Henley, no one can roll for shit. I'm just gonna put that out there.
I rolled good once.
You did. How many times did you re-roll before you rolled?
Okay, the entire team has the yips, and the only reason why I roll good is because I don't fucking care about the outcome.
See, the most ridiculous thing about this is I feel a little bit like Vegas because regardless of the roll, every time you guys roll badly, you're like, I'm re-rolling that, and it's like, you know, you spend all your re-rolls so quickly on the exact same roll over and over again, and it's like, you know, I think
the house always wins.
I think Blur had a re-roll that was like a success of 75, and you re-rolled it 2 more times and kept failing first 3 times you failed, and it's like, how do you fail a 3?
I don't know. That's what doesn't make sense to me. It's like, okay, I just have to get below a 75 and I'm good. And I just failed like 5 times in a row.
It's okay. It's okay. It's not that much money. I can win it back.
Most importantly, I match their speed.
You match their speed.
Okay.
So you guys fuck out of that speed.
You guys have your shooting action. And
I have an extended.
And you all 3 of you have extended action, and Harmony doesn't.
Yep.
I mean, I already tried my shit.
What's it called again? I'll do the lock on target again.
Okay. Stay on target. Oh, Blur, you can't fire a gun. Remember.
That's fair. Yeah, I'm good.
But I guess it'd probably be Briggs firing one of the guns, to be honest.
I imagine he like wakes up and in a fit of fury just like smashes the button again.
Okay. So I'm assuming we'll want to do it to the one that's shooting Skulk ship. So +5 to that.
To the lance at the front.
Yep.
On the prow.
All right.
So that'll be Mersim.
Yep.
So you still get -5 to your ballistic skill. Sure.
And then I think Adonai still has his left.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus, Adonai.
Oh, wait, no. Okay, so...
I rolled a 3.
Yeah.
Eugene the Extreme strikes again.
Yeah.
If he's not rolling hundreds, he's rolling ones.
And I checked, for me to use my Logis implant, it's a reaction.
It's a reaction.
So, yeah, I can't do it during a strategic turn. So,
I don't think you get reactions during...
Nope. No. All right, so Briggs told me to do it well. 10 plus... Blur is 5, so 15. Minus 30.
I can only modify it if he succeeds.
If he succeeds, so it's minus.
So 15.
5.
15.
Because it's minus
Doesn't
30
he get
flat.
+10 from the ship?
Oh yeah, you get
it's
plus
another
10
+5.
You get +5 from the ship, so that would be -10. Yeah.
-10.
I don't know where my maths. Okay, so everyone watching right now, my maths is fucking terrible. Any
you don't
mistakes
even
there?
have that special ability that Peachy Pixel has.
And we're not allowed to talk about that anymore.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's a bit.
Damn it, it's a 62.
I mean, you'll get there eventually, right?
Maybe. I don't know.
So does anyone have extended actions or shooting?
I'm pretty sure I've used mine. It's been about 35 minutes since I used it though, so I can't be sure.
I can't be 100.
No. The captain's got to shoot, and I don't know what I would even do for an extended.
Dance.
Have you? Let's have.
Aiding Machine Spirit is for maneuverability.
You could prepare to repel borders. You can put your backs into it.
Oh yeah, let me roll an intimidate or a charm skill.
Well, I mean, like if you fail, nothing bad happens. You got hold fast. You got.
I already jammed the communications.
You did. There's a focused augury if you want to check out the frigate, or you can even hail the enemy if you want.
Like, hey, fuckers are coming for you.
Wait, if I hail him and try and like seduce him, is that something that can happen?
Probably not, to be honest.
I mean,
you got disinformation. You got emergency repairs, which you don't really need. But...
No.
I mean,
did maneuverability help our defenses or no? Is it like evasion or is that different?
So,
question.
Yeah.
Could Mersum hail them and have Harmony and I talk to Sebastianus Skull?
I'd be perfectly willing to let that happen, yeah.
That's an easy roll for me.
And he's already blocked the Vox and everything, so he can patch into it, and yeah.
Where is my OP roll? There you are.
Hello, OP roll.
Hello, OP roll.
I'm going to count that as a success. Even though it's technically not a success, I'm going to count it as one.
Even though he rolled a 94?
Even though he rolled a 94. If he rolled a 95, it would have been a sate. It would have been a fail. But
wow, a 94.
So patched into Harmony and Adonai's Vox is Sebastiana Scult here. Gentlemen, it is such a pleasure to hear from you again.
Sebastianus, you old so-and-so.
Savvy
and how is that beautiful captain of yours? Is he angry?
Honestly, I think he's taking a nap.
Well, he has been firing that laser almost non-stop at my arse. He must be tired.
I mean, I know Harmony got tired. Was that you? I forget.
It was him,
I believe
actually.
it was all of us.
No, I never tire when it comes to those sorts of assorted actions.
Come on, Harmony. You know you got tired towards the end.
How would you know? You passed out before both of us, Scult.
Well, I just assume. It was a very long night.
Assuming makes an ass out of you and me, Scult.
So, Scult, could you, stop trying to blow up the ship we happen to be on?
I don't believe I have tried to blow up the ship you're on for a couple of hours at least. You've been chasing me trying to blow up my ship, old boy.
Well, I haven't.
I mean, I've got some weird readings from my astropath saying something about attempts to set fire to a ship.
Oh, come on. What's a little bit of fire between friends?
Of course, friction does happen.
Wait, that's what I was doing? Oh.
Harmony, you're not that good a liar. I know you were trying to blow up my ship. Scamp.
Scamp.
Unfortunately, gentlemen, I very much would like to leave this area. Do you think you could hold off for a little bit while I make my escape?
I go ahead and I look at Harmony, and like with the mental leak, the captain would shoot us if we agree to this, wouldn't he?
Very much. If anything, all we should do is simply try and distract the man for a little bit.
Now that we have his attention and are communicating with him, can you do any of your... I'm not...
Can I do
out of character, I'm not talking about mechanically this turn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, like it just in general, it wouldn't be possible.
Okay. Right.
It would mean having to pinpoint a specific mind on a ship of about 90,000.
I mean, I've been inside the man.
You haven't been inside his mind, though. And quite often, these people have blanks with them. You know, like important figures, they'll have blanks with them. They'll have protection.
How come fucking our captain doesn't have a blank? You know, what's up with that?
I mean, you had a...
He does now.
You do have a blank with you.
That's true. I'll give you that.
No, obviously not on the command deck, because that'd be awkward.
No. Although Inquisitor Chant is here, and incidentally, Sebastiana Scult in Vox communication with you two says, by the way, do either of you chaps have Inquisitor Chant at the ready?
Wait, is he asking us this?
Yeah, he's asking you if you can put him in contact, if you can basically put Inquisitor Chant on the line.
Who is that again?
It would be the
Inquisitor.
I'm
asking him.
You're asking... Oh, sorry, Incar, yeah. I believe that would be the Inquisitor I set on you. Very unfunny, unhumorous chap. Talks about the Emperor a lot.
I can't seem to recall the man.
Well, just in case he still is there and alive on the ship, I assume the attempt to assassinate him failed. Never trusted Toliop, I guess. Could you...
I could have told you that, Scult.
Of course, hadn't I? But, you know, a man has to try these things. Could you send him a message for me?
I
If
mean,
you do indeed run into him, message being Inquisitor Murderous sends his regards.
that is a very deplorable name. Why can't it be something like Inquisitor Happy Time or Flower Man? Yeah.
Well, as you know, Harmony, we don't choose our family names.
Skull,
Adonai.
what'd you do with your navigator?
Which navigator, old chap? I have quite a few ships and quite a few navigators.
Any of them?
Are you talking about a specific one or all of them?
Now. You know which one I'm talking about.
He may have been on a raider ship, piloting it.
Sebastianus, you know I made him a member of my family, don't you?
He is still a member of my crew. I'm allowed to position him where I want.
Harmony.
Yes, Adonai. I assume this is in.
Yeah.
This is in brain.
Yeah, this is in brain combination.
We're going back in brain.
I don't believe Sebastianus wants to be our friend anymore, Harmony.
It's a pity. I liked being inside the man.
He had potential. Well, Sebastianus, that is quite a shame. I'm afraid that Harmony and we just can't convince the captain to let you go.
Like, he's like snoring over the box.
Kill, destroy. Well,
do it.
I never expected anything subtle from a Briggsman. Luckily, I have my own ways of being subtle. I would advise you to. I would advise you to drop off. Maybe engage with that other ship that's attacking you there. My friends will be here soon.
What friends, Sebastianus?
I believe you've met them, although not all of them. They're coming here for a little visit. Pick up some slaves, loot.
How deep does your heresy go, Sebastianus?
Oh, hopefully not as deep as his,
Well, it couldn't go that deep. I still don't understand how he did that move.
I would consider the man to be gaping, to be honest with you.
Gaping heresy.
Oh, perfect name for the fucking episode.
Well, I have a talent for this, apparently.
Seeing as I do have a soft spot or two for you two gentlemen, I will advise you that at this point, you're not going to catch me. And if you keep coming after me, you're going to be in trouble. Toodles.
Bye.
Cut off the signal.
Is ramming a ship a viable strategy in this game?
Yes.
Except we don't have a ram.
There are indeed.
What about the giant thing on the front of our ship?
That's a laser.
That would be your.
I mean, we can crash into him and laser him from the inside, right? That's how that works.
We're going to get the close combat bonus for Briggs laser
for point blank range.
So is it another way of shooting inside the ship because you love it?
Penetrate him with your head and then shoot your laser load.
So, for the sake of clarity, the front of Imperial ships are more heavily armored, mostly, so they're perfect for ramming. Interestingly enough, that may be what the other ship is about to do to you.
It's true.
But we get firing actions, don't we?
Huh?
We get to fire at them.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, even unless they critically explode, the ship does maintain momentum and it is coming at your side, as it were.
Yeah, well, we still get to fire.
I swear Briggs has rubbed off on you, dude.
Can I deflect a ship coming at me with my magic?
You cannot, sir. You cannot. Like there's a lot of ridiculous shit you can do, and I realize we keep trying to escalate the ridiculousness of Harmony. Maybe later.
Could Harmony have used the weak mind thing to make the ships fire on each other now?
Yeah, he's close enough. But you'd only be able to get the smaller ship to fire at the cruiser. And considering, like, it's possible, but considering I rolled really, really well and still managed to fucking do nothing to your ship, you know.
Okay, so are we firing?
What if we let's ram the little ship.
But I believe this was the end of your strategic turn. That was like the last thing.
Yeah, that was all we had.
So,
well, Briggs didn't fire the plasmas at the little ship.
Well, we haven't fired yet.
I did.
Oh, well. Briggs needs to fire the plasma at the frigate.
Briggs hasn't fired the plasma. Okay, so
do it well, Captain.
I've got Briggs up. He gets a.
Do it well.
He gets a ballistic with plus 15.
Mm-hmm.
So plus 5.
Yeah.
And 10. Wait, no.
Plus 5.
Just plus 5. Yeah, just plus 5. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Adding a degree of success to that.
Okay.
2.3. Nice.
So that's 2.3 degrees of success, and I actually need to bring up the. Would someone else like to roll the damage?
Ryza Pattern Plasma Battery. It's a strength of 4. It's a 1d10 plus 4.
So
crit range is 4, so we didn't crit.
No, you didn't crit. So you get 2 hits. One destroy, one taken off by the
Void Shield.
Wait, is it success is 1 hit, and degree of success every 2 degrees of success is. Every degree of success is another hit or another 2.
So that would be 3?
I think it's no, it can't be. I think that's 2 hits. Yeah.
Okay, so roll once because the shield.
So roll damage once, yes.
Damn it.
Okay, well, that is going to do nothing.
Hell yeah.
That'd be good.
I believe that armor's wrong though. It's still going to do nothing because that's really low. But yeah, okay, so that is too high.
Where was that? That 20 roll when I was firing the laser.
Right.
Exactly.
Probably good at them by now.
That's more accurate. Okay, so. I'm not sure where the RAM thing is. Because this ship goes first as well.
Yeah, because we're slow as hell.
So what this ship is gonna do, once Sheepdog goes through the ridiculous number of pages and finds the fucking RAM rules, which there we go. Okay, 215. So ramming rules is come to new heading, ramming and boarding actions.
I hate to tell you this, bud.
Yeah,
but it's successful roll scores 1 hit plus an additional hit for each degree of success, so we get to roll 1 more damage.
Wait, successful.
When firing a macro battery, successful roll scores 1 hit, plus an additional hit for each degree of success.
And the reason I fucked that up is because I forgot you added another degree of success. So, Mersim, roll another thing.
14.
That's how you do it. Okay.
That's much better.
This is your brain on drugs.
Do ships have righteous fury?
My ships do.
Okay, so that does 6 damage, which takes them down to... Yeah. Okay, there we go.
And are we at half the range? Range of 5?
Yeah.
We get to roll again. Because
really?
we get a +10 to ballistic skill if we're within half range. So roll another damage.
Oh, right. So that's... so roll another damage.
Nice.
Thank
Do
you.
it again.
That's another.
We did 12 to him. That's pretty good.
Wait. Doesn't that mean you got 4 degrees of success?
If you add 10,
yeah, because that cancels 1 out. So that is 4 degrees of success, which is a crit, which means
we roll on the crit chart.
Roll on the crit chart.
Take out their engines. 10. Isn't 10 really good?
Hull breach.
No, we need to hit their engines, but not destroy them. We need to damage them so that they go in reverse. They just start going the other way.
Reverse unstoppably.
Okay, so you did 6 extra damage. So that's going to take them down to there. Okay, so where's the crit table? Sorry.
It is on 222.
Okay, so hull breach. The hull of a ship is ripped asunder by tremendous force, opening compartments to the void and doing massive structural damage. The attacker selects 1d5 components, only choosing ones he knows of, which is none, and not including the bridge. Roll a d10 for each. On 1 to 7, the component is damaged and depressurized. On an 8 to 10, the component is destroyed, and all crew inside are killed. Instead of rolling for crew population and morale damage separately, the ship reduces both of its current values by half. Oh, fuck me. These guys can't do anything.
Get them.
Fucking hell breaks. The second you go away, you do something interesting.
I read the book. It had lots of rules to follow, and it saved our ass.
Okay, so
I read the book.
Because you guys don't know, you haven't scanned these guys. Yeah. You don't know what they have. So I'm going to choose randomly. I'm going to go through this. I'm going to choose randomly, and I'll have you guys roll. Okay. So if any of you would like to, if you'd all like to take a roll, how many is it? Roll a d5.
Sure.
Wait, roll. Everyone rolls a d5.
No, just one person.
Yeah. Who's doing it first?
Fine, I'll do it.
Oh, I saw Tux typing, so I thought they were doing it.
There we are.
Ooh, yes!
Is that
Finally, it means you damage 5 components.
Boy.
We are going to go for that. Let's say Henley roll a d10. Is it d10? Yeah, roll a d10.
What's good here?
High.
High better.
High is better.
Ooh, yeah, got a 2.
It's okay. We still damage and
still did something.
Still
Look,
good.
man. Okay, here's the thing. I'm in fucking sweet modes for Void Barons, which is lower is better. So you know.
So
golf rules.
For the sake of enjoyment, as opposed to like playing the game properly, I'm going to tell you what you damage and what happens to it. You damaged and depressurized the void shield. They will need to repair it before it works, so all hits will count from now on. First random one. So the next random one is that. So let's have Mersim, Floof, have a roll.
A D10. 8.
That has destroyed the Prowl Titan Forged Lance weapon. It is completely wrecked and unrecoverable.
Nice.
Well, that makes me sad as Merton.
yeah, that's why I chose you. Okay, so then we have that. Yeah, okay, that.
We should have just destroyed it with radiation, saved the machines.
True. So let's have Tux.
7,
which damages the warp engines. Basically, it turns their warp engines off.
No,
I think they run at half, so they can't go as fast anymore.
Yeah. Thrusters, half speed, and then maneuverability bonus is -20.
I'll have to note that down. Although I don't think it's going to matter at this point. And then we have the last one, I believe. Wait, 2 more. Okay, so we'll go with that. Okay. Who's to roll? Is it you? Yep, Adonai. That hit the Voidsman quarters and destroyed and damaged a large portion of the crew quarters, killing a crap ton of them and losing them more people.
Aha.
All right, who wants to take the last roll? Obviously, it should be our captain.
I think it's the person who rolled 5 on how many got damaged, to be honest.
Well, but Mersum has actually destroyed a component.
It's true, but I also rolled 2s on my other.
All right, I'll roll it.
So yeah, take a roll.
I just did. I got 7.
Oh, you damaged the life sustainer, so their ability to sustain life is really, really bad. You
shot the toilet.
If they actually had much crew left, it would be a problem. So basically, what's happened here is you have reduced the morale of the crew to 50 from 100, and the population of the crew to 30 from 100. So what this basically means, they don't have enough crew to run the ship. So this ship is completely out of action.
Heyo.
Dead in the water.
Yeah, dead in the water.
Yes.
Nice.
Which means that their actions
are nothing.
Thanks to you, June, is fuck all.
Woo! Nice job.
And yeah. So what's going to happen here is that goes away. Incidentally, the names of the additional ships, the one that your navigator friend was on, it was called the Enemy of Judgment. It was the little raider that flew.
And it's the one that's flying way over there.
Yeah. And then this one was called the Blood Leopard. And it's gonna miss you. It's not gonna ram you or anything, because it would have needed to make a maneuver to get to line up and everything. So it's just basically gonna float off, useless, pretty much. But it's basically gonna slow, and then just come to a stop like around Footfall area. So
don't worry, buddy. We'll scavenge what we can.
Yeah. And from there, nice shooting, by the way, everyone. And roll.
Yeah, I'm doing super good this episode, so you know. I don't think I've done anything this episode.
I'm sorry, Mister. I blew up and tore a hole into space. Do you want to do like really cool stuff every episode?
Yeah, I mean, to put in perspective,
like literally, out of all of the characters in 2 successive episodes, you blew up a ship and manifested a demon and basically scared away another demon.
Yeah, but the only thing I've done this episode is talk about how deep a man's anus is.
But you also multiple times tried to set fire to components on a ship.
Yeah.
Unsuccessfully. I like the idea that there's some guy over in some deep space area just like, and I'm just.
I like the idea actually that that every time you try and manifest a huge blazing inferno on one of the components in a ship, what actually happens when you fail is like this little teeny flicker of a flame comes up, and there's a dude sitting there with a piece of paper. It's just like, stop it. It just like smacks it out.
Stop that.
So there's an astropath lighting matches again downstairs.
I went a completely different direction. Somewhere on a planet far, far away, a bush lights fire and a desert people start a religion.
Yep.
And then they're just like, yes, of course, no sodomy.
No! What have you done?
I'm gonna say here, what you guys detect is massive incoming warp fluctuations.
Turn off the warp.
Yeah, I turn off the warp with
basically, what you know this to be is incoming ships.
Can I just make another black hole? Can we just do that?
Solution for every ground combat is Yujunai. Solution for every ship combat is Henley.
Henley Hall.
Henley Hall.
Harmony Hole.
Patented.
Harmony Hole.
Copyrighted and patented. Feel that. So yeah, like
I turn to the Inquisitor. I go, Inquisitor.
Yes.
If you have any friends in the area, now would be an excellent time to call them.
I'm afraid I was what I was called in for was to deal with a rogue, if you'll allow the expression, rogue trader. We were assured of his cooperation, and indeed got it. We had no reason to bring reinforcements in the form of ships.
Wonderful. Skult is called the Dark Eldar. And from the warp signatures, I'm guessing lots of them.
Would you like to roll me a...
Is Corey on this list? Like, can he just come hang out with us?
No, he's still on the planet, man.
Oh man.
He's still what, do you want me to roll something so I can figure out how many?
I'd say
I would like to do that if I can.
Probably science or perception, maybe. I'll let you make that choice.
Awareness?
Yeah, sure. That would work.
Any bonuses?
Well, are they in range of his eye ability?
No, they're not here yet.
They're in the warp. So what I'm doing now is like sensing the warp.
Yeah.
You sense that the warp is shaping.
I sense it real goddamn good.
Wow. Yeah, you do. Jesus.
That's a 6. That's a 6.
I don't know if I've ever rolled in the single digits.
Would anyone like to assist with a let's say a Forbidden Law Xenos?
Sure, I can do that.
Yeah.
I don't
I have that.
For the success of Adonai, let's give that a +20.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, whatever.
Blur knows what's up.
Okay, so
I got a 69. I think I know more than Blur.
Judging by what Adonai knows about what he can feel incoming, and what Blur knows of the Dark Eldar, this appears to be a Cabal raiding fleet. This is going to include ships that are more powerful than the current one you're chasing for a start. And what they're pretty much going to do is kidnap as many people as they can, rape, murder, kill, pillage, everything in the area without stopping. You have 0.00001% chance of fighting them currently.
But we do
but
have
you're
that
saying
order
there's
from...
a chance.
So you're saying there's a chance.
So yes, yeah. Basically,
actually, can I call upon, you know,
Can we just summon demons after him?
yeah, can
Carl?
Carl?
I mean, would you like to speak to Cole?
Yeah, sure. Fuck it, man. I'll try to reach out to that dude.
Yeah, I'll count this as kind of like, you know, an action during the
Sure.
turn kind of thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
So you focus your choir. Dial Eldar 569-757.
13 cents a minute.
So- Hello, monkey.
Oh, Carl. It's good to hear you again.
I'd love to say the same.
So I would like to ask you a favor. So we're out here, you know, in our region protecting, you know, an establishment of human, and some of your friends have arrived, and they're not being very friendly.
I'm unaware of any Eldar in the vicinity of where you are.
What were they called again?
Dark Eldar.
Oh no,
And
these
100%
are...
not friends.
Sorry, by friends, I was talking in a sarcastic manner. I mean the Dark Eldar, and I was wondering if maybe you have any sort of grudges that you'd like to iron out with them.
So the rage that you are currently feeling is pretty much like metal in your mouth.
So I it's like one of those things where like someone's speaking to the phone, and I have to like...
Yeah, you kind of instinctually like mentally distance yourself and wait for him to calm down.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I was not aware of any Cabals in the area. They must be very well hidden.
Yes, they've kind of snuck up on us, like the sneaky snakes they are.
I do not currently have forces in the area that can deal with these. And then he uses a word that you don't understand, but you can pretty much guess at what he's saying.
Poop butts. Got it.
Yeah, poop butts, exactly. He says, the fate of men does not concern me, but I will hunt these Dark Eldar down. I will hunt these scum down and murder all of them personally. You have my word on that.
Well, this is going to be very helpful for us. So consider it me owing you a favor if you manage to help us in our time of need. The humans can be very thankful, especially when you save their lives.
I do not envision a time I will ever need your favor from you. However, I will keep it in mind.
I appreciate that.
We will be
We should
ready
do lunch
to...
sometime.
Do you just cut him off while he's talking?
No, I don't.
Okay. He says, we will be ready to descend upon the Dark Eldar in your system in a month.
Oh, they're here right now. Interesting. Well, I tell you what, if they manage to take over the system, you'll know where they are, so... it's not all as bad as it might seem to be.
My advice and my request would be retreat as far as you can, and perhaps try and figure out where they go. If you can, I will destroy them. If not, some humans die. This does not concern me.
There is one human that the Dark Eldar have, I guess, taken in as a pet. His name is Sebastianus Skults. He is
the rogue trader. We know of him.
Yes.
And Harmony, you may want to notify your friend that Sebastianus Skult most likely knows of him and the world he was on.
Oh, shit. Are you gonna tell him that?
Sure, yeah, I don't see why not.
Shouldn't, but it will save our lives. Maybe.
The reason why I'm telling you this, Carl, is simply because the man knows of your world. And now that he's allied with the Dark Eldar, it seemed important to alert you of this fact.
This world is one of our sacred worlds, our maiden worlds. How did this man find out about it?
He is a man of much resource. There are many people who have given him information over the years.
Would you like to roll a deception on that?
I mean, did we tell him?
You told him about it.
Did we?
Yeah, that's how he found out.
Oh, I just assumed he knew.
I also assumed he knew as well.
Wait, I mean, honestly, I didn't remember us telling him about this.
Then he gave us the coordinates, right?
He gave us the
coordinates.
He gave you coordinates to those other two places.
The navigator gave us navigation charts to a lot of worlds. 2 of them were uncharted, but this world was charted by this navigator and Sebastianus Skult.
Let me have a quick look at the map.
Because I was under the assumption that...
No, that's Rain. Rain's really far away. You actually went there yourselves, and you charted the route yourselves. So if if you haven't told Skult about it, he will not know about it.
Okay.
But you can still lie and tell them that he found out about it somehow, like you can, basically Harmony, if you want to make a deceive roll here, you can convince him that he knows and it's not your fault.
Well, I mean, what's the real... Just so that I'm aware, I mean, I'm not a 40k person, so if he finds out about his homeworld and he's allied with the Dark Eldar, what does that mean?
It basically means the entire Eldar in the region will hunt him down and murder him, and everyone who is associated with him.
When it comes to their homeworlds, the Eldar will literally they will fight to the last man and pull every stop out to defend them entirely.
So would he defend his homeworld,
or would he spur himself into action to fight them?
He would definitely.
If it's possible that the Dark Eldar would learn of his homeworld, or of a craft world, he would do everything in his power to wipe out any possible trace of the Dark Eldar knowing of it.
So if any of you guys give me a successful Forbidden Lord Xenos, I'll tell you exactly what will happen.
I have Common Lord Coronas. That's as close as I get.
Common Lord Coronas with -20 would be successful. Would be admittable.
I got a success.
Yeah.
Yep, already did it.
What would happen in this instance is the entire force of an Eldar craft world would be aligned against Sebastianus Scolt and all of his allies. It would be the equivalent of bringing a bazooka to a knife fight.
Yeah.
Okay, and what is the reality of that? If they come to this sector and they kill him, do they just continue to, well, that's ours now, and just take that place?
They wouldn't give a shit about Footfall.
They would they would kill Sebastianus Scolt, they would fight the Dark Eldar, and then they would most likely just go back to the craft world.
From your conversation with Scolt, it is apparent that he's not staying here.
Okay.
Like he's called in the Dark Eldar, presumably as soon as you guys got into the system, because he knew how things were going.
Okay.
You may also want to talk to the Inquisitor about the message that he sent. But basically, yeah, he's leaving and he doesn't want to fight you right now. So he's bringing in reinforcements to distract.
So if we tell him of this, is he going to be able to hunt him down now?
I mean, like as he said, like it's going to take him about a month or so to gather.
I have successfully lied to the alien.
You can't.
Or I have lied to Harmony, who would believe me.
Okay. Yeah, no, this is acceptable. So yeah, would you like to?
So Harmony is no longer lying. I have lied to Harmony, who is telling the alien my lie.
Okay.
But Harmony would take it as truth.
I'll allow that. So you have basically convinced him that Skull came upon Rain, learned of what it was, and has taken this information away, and is also working with the Dark Eldar. This is enough to spur the Eldar into action in a month or maybe two, like depending on how long it takes to gather their forces. The Eldar are going to go fucking nuts in this sector.
Is there any way that we can, like, if we manage to make Sebastianus Scolt's like surrender, can he be like?
Would you like him as a prisoner?
Yeah.
Call in a favor. See if it works.
Okay. Carl, before you leave on your vendetta, we have a chance to send a threat to the man before he disappears from us, because he is, within comms reach of us right now. If we were to have him surrender, what would you do of him?
One moment. God, it's not going to give me the right thing. I have information about this, and I can't remember which craft world it is that operates. Did anyone note that down when I told you which craft world it was?
I mean, I can't see the map, so.
Yeah. Well, no. This was a way back when you guys were considering,
when we first found Rain and we were considering attacking it.
God, I can't remember which craft world it was. It's kind of like flavor, but okay. So sorry, say that again.
Basically I said we're in comm range, and would you like to deliver a threat to him, and would you offer him anything in exchange for his immediate surrender?
The man must die. We and here you get the feeling that he's talking about a bigger we than just him. We cannot suffer his existence if he works with the Dark Ones and knows of the existence. There is no room for compromise on this. Tell him Craftworld, I'm just going to go with a name here.
Sure.
Tell him Craftworld Kaelor is coming for him.
Very
and
well.
then
I'll gladly tell him this. I'm going to call him up.
It was so lovely talking to you. Have a good day.
Harmony, you are a genius. Has anyone ever told you that?
No, actually. That's the first I've heard of it. We'll talk on this later. Right now, I need to deliver a delicious message to our old friend.
Oh yes. Oh yes, please.
Do you want me to connect you?
Please do.
All right. Captain? Oh, Captain's still sleeping. Okay.
do it well.
Thank you, Captain.
Thank you, Captain.
So basically, I'm assuming at this point, you guys, combat is over. You're not pursuing them anymore?
I think
I
that's
don't
safe
think-
to say.
I don't think any of us want to die, so
Yeah, I mean the
Even the captain is on board with not pursuing them anymore.
Oh,
yeah, at this point,
the ghost of
would
Beckett
hope-
Briggs.
Yeah, I would hope that Beckett Briggs, having received message that an entire cabal of Dark Eldar that we have literally zero chance of fighting.
No, 0.0000001.
We have a very, very infinitesimally small chance of
Yes.
fighting. Would agree to back up to Footfall, at least where we could use the planetary defense or something.
But we could shoot at him one last time before we break off.
Oh yeah, no, sorry. I'll allow a shot if you'd like.
Well, hold on. Let us talk to him
thank
and
you
then
for-
shoot him.
The final salvo that represents our friendship. Okay.
Click.
Yeah. What was the name of the world again? Just remind me.
Rain.
No, the craft world.
Craft world, whatever.
Kayla.
Kayla.
Okay, I was like, hello again, Sebastiano. It is I, Harmony.
Harmony, of course. Have you reconsidered? Maybe you'd even like to join my crew.
No, I'm here to simply be a messenger at the moment. You see, due to your actions, you have inadvertently pissed off a very large craft world of Eldar, known as Kaelor. He has told me to impart onto you a threat that your life is now forfeit in his eyes, and he will hunt you to the ends of the galaxy before he rests. Any final messages or statements that I can pass on to your next of kin?
There's as you're speaking, you can almost feel fear set, legitimately pant-shitting terror settling in, and with a vaguely brave front, he says, "You've been speaking to Ethala?"
There's so many things you could have known about me if you were better friends with me.
You really did miss quite the opportunity.
Oh, yes. 100%.
Goodbye, Sebastianus.
May you forever be in pain.
All right. Now
Holy fuck.
Wait, one moment. Roll me a Forbidden Law Xenos again.
Me? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. If Tux would like to assist, I'll give you a +10.
Sure.
A +10. Okay.
Do it well.
Do it well? Well, that would be a success.
Yeah, do it well would be a success. Okay, I'll take that as a success. Ethala is a female Eldar name, so the person you've been speaking to is female.
Hot damn!
You've been calling her Carl.
I would bang Carl out of this world. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that was true ahead of time. So
yeah, I mean,
it doesn't really change anything for Harmony.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, but you know, females
We're gonna double
considered-
team the shit out of this Eldar.
Yeah. High five.
High fives over an arched back. Wait.
Yeah. Other side. Yep, ready? Here we go. Bang. Reduce it back a bit. Put it next to your head. There we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Double team. Eiffel Tower.
So I assume you guys want to GTFO?
Yeah.
Like,
that sounds good to me.
So, I think command for now is going to fall to Blur because A, Blur is driving, and B, Blur is kind of second in command.
Footfall? Is it? So it's like a giant space station?
No, it's more like a giant floating city.
Can it do anything, or is it just kind of stuck there?
It can float.
Okay, so Footfall is about to get attacked. Yeah.
We might be able to stop by and save Shane.
Maybe go to like the Agri world. Maybe even fall further back.
Can we use the Ankatorium to pull Footfall with us through the warp?
We don't have the Ankatorium.
Darn it!
It's not installing.
Seeing as you guys made pretty good Forbidden Lord Xenos rolls so far, I'm gonna say you know that this area is gonna be fucked for a while, and any nearby systems also probably gonna be fucked.
Can we just do like a drive-through of drugs and stuff on the way through?
So the two places that you know would be probably safe is Port Wanda, which is basically going backwards, maybe even falling back to the Calixus sector, which is where you originally came from when you boarded the ship, or going to the Briggs's Royal, which is the system that
we discovered, and has the Orc Rock.
Like Skull knows of that system, but there's also knows there's nothing interesting there, and he has no reason to believe that you'd have set up a base there. He doesn't know about it. As far as you know, of course. Of course, you could head down towards Rain, which is probably a pretty safe bet to be safe, because...
Would it, at this point, be possible...
Can we spare the Orcs to fight into this as well?
Well, I was going to actually say, could we...
You don't have a way to contact them, though.
Could we go get that other ship that is flying that away and do an extraction real quick?
You want to pick up your family member?
They have they have a navigator that's loyal to me that could really help the crew. I don't care about the rest of their crew, but the navigator could be useful.
So you've probably got enough time to repair the ship. Not the one that got
can we add it to the
devastated.
fleet? Like, is it going to be a possibility?
No. I mean, but the one that our friendly navigator is on, we could repair that.
You could. You'll have to catch up with it. It's going to be a bit tight, but your best guess is that you'd manage. You probably okay. Roll me a tech, Merson.
I will.
Not tech. Use tech.
Common lore tech.
Yeah, common lore tech.
Common lore
okay,
tech.
that's really
Where's
high.
My common lore tech. There you are. It's the exact same roll.
Do it well.
That's a +20, sir.
Do it well.
2.8.
Yeah, you got the knowledge to repair the ship.
Sweet.
So you're very, it's basically one component was damaged, which was the drive. So basically the steering wheel got stuck. You just have to unstick it. It's not going to take you long, and you should be able.
That's the problem. Chewing gum in the fucking
rotator. So someone dropped a screwdriver down here.
I go in there, I pull it out, and it's just like this big ass wad of gum.
Can we just safely assume that whatever crew are left when we pull up to this ship and Captain Beckett Briggs calls over there in his commanding voice and says join or die, go, yes sir.
Actually,
can we get a command roll to see if that works that way?
Actually, what's going to happen is you're going to be doing the negotiation. He's going to delegate it to you to convince them to join him.
Okay.
Sure. I can just
do well.
Do well.
So I'm sleeping, so you have to.
So, all right. So I'm gonna vox over.
Yeah. So what's going to happen is you're going to get to the ship, and you're going to Merson will hook you into the vox. No
like,
roll needed for the hooking in.
Yeah, we're like in a air pod, like a gangway, gonna go over, or however they do it.
And what was the name of the ship?
The name of the ship is the
Loyal
Enemy of Judgment.
Ah, that one.
Crew of the Enemy of Judgment. This is Adonai Calamare, navigator of the righteous Hysteria. Your rogue trader is a heretic and a betrayer to the God Emperor. He has allied himself with the Dark Eldar, who are even now warping into this sector to bring rape and ruin to all that you know. Your navigator is a member of my family and will gladly join our crew. We will accept any of you who are willing to break your oaths to your rogue trader and swear new oaths in the light of the Emperor to Lord Captain Beckett Briggs. We will repair your vessel, and you will come with us to safety. Your other option is to stay here adrift and die a traitor's death.
You are being hailed on your Vox.
Yeah, we're gonna agree to that.
Yeah, that's a big 10-4, good buddy.
Brother.
I hope you like steaks and stuff, because we got lots of them.
So, brother, hello. This is the familiar voice of
the Emperor himself. Oh my
God. Einar Syrax.
Einar Syrax, your brother-in-law. Well, to be.
Cousin-in-law.
I thought he was marrying your sister.
No, he was marrying a third cousin.
Really?
Yeah.
I was sure. Okay, so in fact, when he calls, he says, cousin.
Einar, so good to hear from you. I was quite worried when Sebastianus said he had sent you off essentially to die.
Yeah, he was not sure of my loyalties as, well, he's an asshole, but it's understandable. I wasn't loyal.
As it turns out, you were right not to be. What an ass of a man.
He stuck me on the ship, restricted all communications. We only just got communications back after we shot the captain.
Wonderful, wonderful. Do you have the control of the rest of the crew?
Oh, yes. Well, you know, you bandy around the Calamare name and things get done. I'm sure you know how it is.
And they're willing to swear loyalty to the correct places?
They've sworn loyalty to me, and I'm willing to swear loyalty to you. Is that
wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
There is the problem of our ship. Most of our tech priests were unfortunately killed in the explosion.
Oh, have no worry, cousin. We have a tech priest who just loves fixing ships.
Damaged by our captain.
Damaged by our captain.
That's what I do.
So,
although to be fair, you broke it, so you fix it is a pretty good rule here, Mersim.
Yeah. Well, just like when you're going to take a prisoner, you shoot them in the leg. That's what I did.
So, cousin, here's what we're going to be doing. I was not kidding about the Dark Eldar. They are on their way. We will be sending a repair crew and a tech priest to repair your vessel. You will then. They can't like lock onto our ship or something and follow us, or I mean, you can just follow us through the warp, right?
Yeah. But basically, when you travel like this with a friendly ship, they pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. So you will then follow us through the warp to a safe destination. Of course, you will surrender arms of anybody that you don't find loyal.
Of course.
So, and we'll have a boarding party there, escorting our...
We already have multiple, basically the equivalent of you guys. That's not him saying that. But yeah, basically we already have the command crew in Irons.
Wonderful. Hold on for me 1 second, Einar. Mersim.
Yes.
They have the ship. You're ready to send your crew to repair it and reclaim it as soon as you would like. Blur, I suggest sending a security crew with them.
I could just open the door and walk over.
Well, I don't think you want to go by yourself.
Whee!
The Dark Eldar are coming. Time is of the essence.
All right.
Yeah.
They will break. They will break all of the equipment, Merson.
That is bad.
There's just a servo skull like nudging against your face like a little puppy, just like. Okay, so yeah, I think because you succeeded the common law, you don't need to roll to actually repair it. What happens is you get there, and it's mostly superficial stuff. There's basically the equivalent of a spanner stuck in somewhere that's stopping the whole thing running.
It's like, yeah, when you guys hit us with that explosion, I dropped my sandwich in the rotator.
Okay,
See, it was plugged into an extension thing, but the extension thing was turned off.
I
So it
was
looked like it was plugged in.
coffee, and I dropped it.
My really
When
long hair got caught in a cog. Can't kill it.
So when Merson, when you walk into the engine, the equivalent of the engine room, you've got a whole load of low class tech priests. They're basically like, you know,
They're still fleshy, right?
Yeah, they're still fleshy, but you know those mechanics you get like way out in the boonies. And they're
the people
like,
I work with, yeah.
and they're like, you know, like covered in grease. They're like, oh, that'll run you, and then they make it worse and all this kind of that's the kind of guys that you're dealing with. And there's one guy in there who is actually on the right path and how to fix the ship. And he's like, no, this is what you do. And he's kind of like old and wrinkly and
Perfect.
And he's like, finally, someone who knows what they're doing. Come in, venerable, not venerable, esteemed guest.
Merkel Marcus, explorator of the Righteous Hysteria. I'm here to fix her engine. What happened?
Explorator Marcus, these bumbling idiots have no idea how to fix a ship. We should just scrap them all and turn them into servitors.
Agreed. Do you have a servitor station on your ship? I don't have one. The captain won't let me get one.
No, I wasn't allowed one either. And then he just kind of looks down and starts racing.
You both like kick the same can. It's just like...
Yeah, it's like.
Oh, I'm sorry, Can. You did nothing wrong.
I've been telling them for 2 hours that this bit here is the bit that's important. We just need to clear the blockage here, and the entire thing will work perfectly fine. And it hits it, and then, like it sparks a little bit.
Right. How about you get those guys out of my way before I turn them on to service scores? I always go through them, so I can always use more.
He hefts the equivalent of a massive wrench, and he's like, "As good as done, Explorator," and then starts smacking them.
I like this guy. I'll fix it. It's like, all right, well, just have my mechadendrite come down, and it's got my tools and the lights. And I got my lights.
You're gonna have to be careful here because the other ship can see you, right? So it's gonna give you blue balls when you come back onto Earth. So.
It's true.
You were fixing another ship. You never fixed me.
I was trying. No,
So,
I'm doing it for you, baby.
I thought we would spice it up a little bit.
I thought we needed some time apart.
Merson, would you like to name this guy, or should we do a random name?
Pipilo
I'll do a
Popo.
Just not murderous, for fuck's sake.
That was a random name
I
generator.
know.
Yeah.
And also, just for everyone listening, it's MERDERUS.
Oh, it's like an idiot, like who has like a old QWERTY. What do they call these keyboards with the 3 buttons? Yeah. On the phones. Yeah, he tried to save
T9?
time. Yeah, T9. He tried to save he tried to save time on a text message one day and
Murder us.
We'll call it I like that one. The arrow of Tenny.
You're naming the person, not the ship.
You can rename the ship as well. I was talking about the
Oh, the old guy. I thought you said the ship. Oh. Oh well.
Flipside is literally Mersum.
I was like, what guy?
Does not care about the people. Just wants to
his name is Arid Hezel. That's why. That's what I ran.
Can you type it in the?
I can. Yes.
And do the ship name as well, because I like the idea of renaming the ship.
I just realized this is just Hazel. If you're dyslexic.
Hezel, Arid Hezel. Okay, so your lovely friend who has beaten the crap out of a whole load of crappy second-rate.
You could. The ship's name is Clown Town.
I actually like this one a lot more. It's the Solar Lady.
The Solar Lady.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm down.
That's a good one. Yeah.
You just like you're inside the ship and you just like, I actually like this one a lot better.
This one's nice. You don't have any.
Sometimes you gotta get a little strange on the side. You know?
Yeah. There's no plasma holes. Nice and smooth.
Other men not shooting their loads inside of you.
Yeah. There's no Hordor.
Yeah, we still have that.
You do.
Yep.
So, the Solar Lady. So you guys, fuck, I can't spell for shit. You guys now have a Raider class ship. It is yours to recruit. To it's basically an NPC ship that you can set to tasks. You can set to guarding.
Can we put a bomb in there that we can activate at some other point to make more black holes?
You want to make a fire ship, really?
To make more black holes, it seems to work out really well. So
I mean, I'm sure you can talk to Merciv about that. I'm not sure how.
I'll just get an astropath to always stand near the the warp drive, just in case.
Why not just use fighter craft or transports? Why do you blow up a whole ship?
Okay, has anyone seen what is it? It's the Marvel superhero TV show with the Jessica Jones. and then there's that dude who can control minds and power of suggest. That's what Harmony's turning into. He's basically
oh God, no!
You
mean becoming Purple Man?
You mean Doctor Who?
No, the Purple Man.
I'm pretty sure
same actor, different universe.
I'm pretty sure that's Doctor Who, guys.
There's a really dark time for Doctor Who.
There's a really dark time. Yeah, you honestly, if Doctor Who had the power of suggestion, that series would be a lot different.
I mean, he basically does. He has that wrench that does everything. So,
before I would like to go. Well, I'm not sure how close we have to get to footfall to get in comm range, but I would like to phone my friends and be like, "Hey, your shit's about to get fucked. Get the hell out of here."
What about Shady Shane? Call Shady Shane.
Are you using code for friends to mean that
contacts?
Yes, my contacts, and then I guess whoever they want to also tell. I just want, namely them, but I know literally all of footfall is about to be a bad place. I'm surprised
you guys haven't contacted Footfall yet and been like, maybe get the fuck out of there. Just
I was planning. I was about to, and then we went, and the whole thing went the other ship.
Would you like to do it before you went?
Yeah, because we kind of passed by it. So
okay.
Yeah.
Tell Shane to get the guns out.
Can I say, get the guns, man? Get the guns and go.
Do we need people on our ship right now, or are we good for crew?
We're missing a few.
You could use people, but I would say you can resupply crew and pick people up at Footfall or get this ship.
Oh, okay.
And the ship is infinitely more valuable.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'll just be like, okay, get your shit and get out with whatever ships you have on Footfall.
Yeah, they can probably take the Dark Eldar probably aren't going to worry about some shuttles. They're not
right. Exactly. So it's
if they can get away in time, some people should survive.
Spread. Yeah, just get
Make
the
sure
fuck out.
Gets the guns out.
So I'm gonna do something that's pretty cool. I'm going to set up. Do we have an observatory or something like that? I'm thinking a giant a window that I can look out of.
An observatory is a possibility on ships. You did not take one though.
Okay. Do we have a viewing space or anything like that?
I think the bridge, right? The bridge is open.
And the bridge has something like that, but it's not an official observatory.
I'm gonna say you could probably draw up a video feed.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm in my room, making myself a proverbial whiskey sour.
in space.
I mean, okay, let me just preface whatever's going to happen here. If you masturbate to this, you're going to fall to Slaanesh instantly.
No, I'm just gonna watch it.
Okay.
Jesus Christ!
I'm just saying. All right, look.
I take out my big old dick.
You know the worst part about this is he's going to beam all of these images directly into my brain.
Hey, Adonai,
so I'm going to see what they're doing, and
here's my
then what
penis.
he's doing in reaction to what they're doing.
Here's my penis, and here's the picture of the planet exploding. Oh yeah.
We should be long gone by the time the Dark Eldar get here.
My cousin, because like at some point I go, you know, this is a bit much.
Well,
I'm
maybe
definitely
even
not
for
doing
me.
that. I'm
Okay,
definitely not doing
guys, here, you will be able to see now the Solar Lady. This is your ship.
Yay!
You can check it out and see what it has. Everything is working now because Mersin fixed it. It's taken quite a lot of damage, so it's going to need repairs, but that can be done later. Maneuverability.
Morale is higher on that ship. Okay.
Oh shit, that's supposed to be the other way around. Sorry. It's supposed to be 70 morale and 90 crew.
It's faster than us.
So this is not a strong ship or this is a small ship, but it's very maneuverable. It's very fast. It's great for kind of flanking and stuff like that. There we go. That is the right way around. It has so it's got a dorsal. It's got a prow lance weapon, which is the Prowl Sunseer laser battery. And then it's got dorsal guns as well, which can fire in an almost 360-degree angle. They're not powerful, but I mean, obviously you know that because
Actually, it never got to fire at us.
Oh yeah, that's
that
right.
one
They were too busy trying to figure out what the fuck happened when they got shot.
Yeah.
And flying straight past you. Footfall has been warned, so you have mitigated some of the population damage that's going to happen to it. People are going to be able to get away, and it's basically going to enamor them to you slightly. It's also mollified a little. It's also going to that's mollified a little bit by the fact that you're not staying around to help, but I think most people would understand that. You have the Solar Lady, and it's going to be able to follow you off into the warp. So if you want,
can this? I'm curious. Can the space station actually just warp out?
No, I asked that before. It can't.
Yeah, it's fixed. There's no.
It's not so much as a space station, more like a city of linked asteroids, right?
Yeah. So if you like, you could go immediately towards.
Can I just offer something?
Sure.
Maybe along with the message, we send the safe coordinates of Beckett Briggs's planet.
Are you sure you'd like to do that? Because that is you can totally do that, but they are just about to get tortured, raped, murdered.
Yeah, I don't think that's a great plan.
Okay. Is there any way that we could say offer a comms or something like that for everyone who gets out of the system safely?
Send them the false.
I mean, I think most of them would know either to just get away from Footfall and just wait it out, or if they have the ability to warp, they'll just go to Port Wonder.
They don't have the ability to warp.
I'm just saying, if there was a ship with warp capability.
So what I'm trying to say is, this is a great opportunity to get a civilization started in Beckett Briggs's place, right? It's a fantastic opportunity for that to happen, in fact. But we need to get them to start, we need to get them to a safe space first, and then we can take them with us to this place, right?
Well, Footfall is the den of scum and villainy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's fine.
I mean, your ship is also a den of scum and villainy.
I guess we could say, as we were passing Footfall, and he was notifying his people to get off the planet.
Don't forget, you do already have an agreement to ferry.
Yeah, the agriculture guys.
From the agricultural guys.
So
you are getting populated with that.
What I was going to say is anybody who can get into a shuttle and get to us while we're repairing the Solar Lady, we could take them on board.
The shuttles don't move that fast. You're going to want to take them too long.
Okay.
Basically, like, you know, if they had any decent ships though that could reach you, those ships would also have warp capabilities, so they'd leave.
Okay.
You know, this is basically going to be lifeboats, and they're going to load up with provisions for a couple of months in like big, well, technically speaking, big shuttles, but you know, compared to your ship, tiny shuttles, and they're going to sit out and hope they don't get noticed.
Okay.
That's their life for the next couple of months.
Fair.
Can be very boring.
Yeah.
You could send them a song that says we're going to be back for them, and to keep up their spirits.
I'll be there for you.
Is that going to
when
actually
it
work?
rains.
Because I'll do that.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Do a perform check. No, let's say Mersim.
That's me. Hook him up. I will hook him
And Briggs is going to save his do it well. Because you have ridiculous rolls.
Okay, so this is...
Hell yeah, that massively succeeds. So, Mr. Captain Lord Commander Beckett Briggs says, Harmony, you know, leave a song message and do it well.
Okay. So plus 10?
Yep.
I like how Harmony's in his
Can he get an additional bonus? I'm going to argue for an additional bonus, even though he did succeed. Because Mersom not only connected them, but he connected them with no static and like super clear bass.
That's what I was gonna say.
Got that sweet sound setup.
Yeah, I was at the sounds setup station, like in front of his choir, and just like messing with the fader and the bouncing. Like,
I think maybe while you're like trying to set this up, like Ered's there over your, like he's kind of attached himself to you, and he's like there over your shoulder. He doesn't have his mechadendrite yet, like you know. You don't know why, because you haven't really chatted with him yet. But he's like, what's that? What's that?
That's the base. That's the balance. That's the equalizer.
Right. Okay, and he's pretty much trying to learn from you as you go.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with him.
You
learning.
got a little man too now. Oh my god! I got a little man.
We all have.
Well, yours is the ship boy.
The ship boy.
No, I've got my.
The ship boy is constantly running away and hiding from Blur.
I like this
Yeah,
game to play.
I'm gonna eat the ship boy someday.
Your resistance only makes me harder.
No, I was talking about my my new bitch boy.
That's right. Your new bitch boy.
Oh god, yes.
Lucky Johnson, right?
Grannis Tharson.
Okay, so
that one.
With that extra 10, that'd make it a 1. And then I want to spend a fate point to make that a 2.
Okay.
2.7.
2.7? Is that
yeah.
cool?
No, this will definitely cancel out any effect of leaving them to die. So they're going to be happy. Like next time you come back, if there are people alive and Footfall isn't still under the thrall of Dark Eldar, they will be happy to see you and welcome you as their new overlords.
Sweet.
And you guys warp out. But oh wait. Would you guys like to wait until the Dark Eldar get here and see what happens, or do you just want to
get the fuck out?
I kind of want to see it.
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
No.
Here's the thing, Henley. I would normally agree with you. However, as a navigator, and out of game, there are actually a number of abilities that can stop ships from going into the warp, and the Dark Eldar would have them.
And they love using them.
Yeah, and they are really proficient at shutting us the fuck down. Us being psychers.
Well, let's leave.
So, am I on the other ship with my old man?
Do you want to be?
Sure.
Yeah. No, it's so. And he's like, and this is my room, and this is my metal plant. I'm growing it. It's and it's got like little metal aphids going over it and everything. Just like. It's like, one day it'll be a tree.
You're growing a tree inside your room.
I'm growing a tree in my room. It's a metal tree.
I navigated.
Oh, it's actually
wow.
That just counts as a success. You get to you're going to.
I rolled a 5.
Yeah.
Extreme. I'm telling you, extreme. Never anything in between. Just like hundreds and fives and 95s. And
It's still not 18 though.
So yeah, are you going to the Agri World?
I thought we were going to Briggs' Royal.
Do you have a direct link to Briggs?
No, I mean we would go from here to the Agri
Damaris.
World to Briggs' Royal.
Yeah.
And probably, I imagine, as we came out of Warp to the Agri World, send a warning to the freaking mayor.
Yeah. Okay. So
Well, we have
Do you got
another
any
ship
more
right
cows?
now, right? Can't we take more people with us?
do you want to wait?
This ship's pretty full. We're
We're down 1/5 of our crew, so we could resupply, and these guys do have ships capable of warp.
So if you look at your handout for the Righteous Assyria, your morale is on 84 out of 104, and your crew is on 85 out of 100. So I don't want to do the maths for that, but your full max is about 65,000. So getting that many people on, if you want to fully restock, would take, I'd say, like 4 to 5 days.
Okay.
And
a lot of people.
you would also maybe, that's going to have enough time for the Dark Eldar, if they're coming this way, to come this way. They, Damaris is a well-known planet.
All right, let's get out of here then.
Send a warning, get out.
Yeah.
And grab all of our pilots that know the coordinates for this Briggs' Royal.
Blur, would you like to drop a couple of
nukes on the planet? Sure. Yeah.
People down on there to keep you abreast of what's going on? Because you're not going to be able to get info from they don't have the capabilities, but you could probably get advance warning if the Dark Eldar do hit Damaris.
What planet is this?
Damaris, the Agri World.
Okay, question.
Damaris.
Does that new ship that we picked up have any Astropaths?
Yeah, but just like a skeleton.
Basic ones, yeah.
So,
Basic bitches.
yeah, send a basic
you-
bitch Astropath down there. Let me know his call sign, and I can just keep in communication with him.
Okay. Okay.
Does that work? I mean, like, I don't know much about this sort of shit. so.
Would you like? Yeah, no, you can totally do that. Would you like to pick one?
I mean, how many does this new ship have?
3.
Oh, maybe I should keep them then.
They're more valuable than whoever's,
send one of yours.
whoever's on this planet.
You could send one of yours down if you like.
No, definitely not.
No.
He cares. He just doesn't care that much.
Okay, but you do know that. I mean, you're not sure exactly what Blur does in terms of how she gets her information.
But
you
always
do
seems to know stuff.
Blur always knows stuff about the planets you go to, that you've been to, and like this kind of thing.
Okay, that's fine.
In the future, Blur, if you just want to be like, what's happening on blah blah blah, then we'll have roll a certain thing, and I'll let you know. Yeah, so while you're traveling to Briggs' Royal, the Ered Hazel is still taking Mersim around, like.
And this is where I used to poo because I don't poo anymore.
I had it sealed up. It's too organic and messy.
It was a nasty orifice.
metal and lasers. I like lasers.
I'm more of a ballistics man myself, but lasers have their place.
I've actually heard some rumors of you. I heard you like fire.
Fire is nice. Yes.
Fire is nice. It does melt metal sometimes, but I forgive it.
Yeah. It's not the fire's fault. Fire has no control. So.
Nice. Yeah. No. If metal is melted, then it's the person melting it. It's their fault. What do you want me to do with the? And he brings you to basically the equivalent of an airing cupboard, and he's like, "What do you want me to do with these guys? By the way, I keep knocking them out, and they keep waking up." And it's the shitty tech priest that he knocked out with the length of pipe, basically. Should we just leave them in there so they can't do any harm?
I have an idea. I'm going to leave my Servo Skull in here. He'll teach them how to do this, right? You can do this, right?
Yeah.
I knew it. Just like throw him in
just throw the Servo Skull in.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, I'll weld it shut.
Don't they still need air?
What am I, a doctor?
No, I think they need air.
Really?
I don't recall.
Should we ask our doctor?
Do you guys have a ship doctor?
No, we killed him.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
I think we welded him into a cupboard, actually.
Should probably get him out of the cupboard. The tint is, well, smells don't really bother me.
No.
Smells bother you?
Well, I don't like burning metal, or like bullet holes or plasma holes.
Same. We got a lot in common.
Yeah, I get the feeling that we both had to put up with stupid captains.
Yeah. Mine's current was sleeping during the entire last engagement. It was.
I shot mine.
I didn't think of that.
I shot mine in the head. It works wonders. So many less bullet holes in the ship. I love it. You should try it.
Maybe. I'll think about it next time.
Should we end that there?
Oh yeah. Let's do some shout outs. Mr. Eugene, the man of highs and lows, peaks and valleys. Let's get a shout out for you, mate.
Hey, this was fun.
God, we stuck it to fucking that guy. He was like, see you later, nerds, and we're just like,
I love. Okay, so one of the reasons that I love role playing with you guys is, okay, any Warhammer 40k lore nerd that was role playing this game would never have thought, hey, remember that time when I tried to seduce an Eldar on a craft world? Yeah, the Dark Eldar are coming. Let's call that guy. That'll work. Like, that just doesn't happen. That doesn't happen at any other role-playing session where you're just like, fuck lore. This will be fun. Let's see if it works.
I mean, here's the thing. I love Harmony because I specifically was like, can I play a character who doesn't know anything? Sweet. Let's go with that.
Like, so the best thing is that you guys as players run with it. Like that's a lot of fun. And that Sheepy, our GM, isn't just like, no, you can't do that, you idiots.
I do occasionally say no, just for the record.
Look, this game is going to end.
But you say yes so much more often.
Yeah.
This game is going to end with Harmony coupling with the fucking Eldar lady, creating some sort of weird psycho baby that comes out. And
High
it's
five
just
over
gonna,
an archback.
Yeah, and it's just basically going to be Slaanesh that comes out. Like we're just going to give birth to the Antichrist. Like, that's how the game ends. Like, it's pretty much written in the stars right now. So.
Yeah, new Chaos God.
Yeah.
We're gonna make it canon. Games Workshop, we're coming for you.
Dude,
Coming for you.
Born of
money.
lust and envy. My God, come on. Oh,
So, but
Jesus.
shut up. I'm Twitch TV/Eugene.
I'm Twitch.
I'm all of Twitch. Everything else you see on Twitch is merely just an extension of me. I am both cam girl and fat bearded man.
Aren't we all?
Aren't we all? Deep down on the inside. But no, twitch.tv/Eugene. You can find me there. I play video games. Sometimes I'm funny, sometimes I'm not. But I'm like Schrodinger's streamer. Until you come collapse the waveform, I'm both. So come get physics with me, baby.
All right. Speaking about physical, let's go to the man who plays a woman all of the time, Mr. Taxidermus. How you doing, sir?
Hey, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. It was definitely a very good episode. I am Tuxtradamus, down there. Go there on Twitch, on Twitter, on YouTube. I'm at those places. You can see things I've done. And yeah, join us again next week and on Thursday for some Dank Numenera.
Nice. And last but not least, from the player side of things, we have Mr. Floof Knight himself, the Floof Knight. The knight that has the floof. Floof Knight. There you go. I did a sweet intro for you. Go ahead and do some other stuff. Talk about yourself, please.
Hello, everyone. I'm twitch.tv/Floofn. I am not Twitch myself. I am just merely an embodiment of part of Eugene. I stream over on my channel. I was playing a lot of Orcs Must Die. Next week I'll be playing The Surge, so I'm super excited for that.
Does that multiplayer? I don't think it does it?
I don't know. Maybe.
I think it's
I'm
single
gonna
player.
throw a maybe. I'm excited for that because I love Dark Soul-ish style games. What else? I'm here Monday, Tuesdays, and Fridays. I also have a Die Party shirt that no one got to see.
Oh my god, that's awesome, dude! You got a blue one? Fuck
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
That's awesome. That looks good in blue.
Yeah, blue's my favorite color.
Yeah.
So in case anyone wants to buy me other shirts, other Die Party shirts, you can buy me blue. I will accept it. I'll even thank you for it. So
I think we need to make a Servo Skull t-shirt for this show.
Yeah.
do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And don't forget your gaping heresy.
I would legitimately. I know it wouldn't make sense to anyone who would see the shirt. I'd love to buy a Hordor shirt.
I mean, it would have a Servo Skull on it, so...
Yeah. Just a
servo skull
just a servo
yelling
skull
heretic.
yelling at a Hordor that's shouting Horde.
Yeah. I'll look into it. Doc is dead, but you can follow him at Dr. Wreckage on Twitter. Sheepdo, what about you, mate?
I loved the session. It was a lot of fun, and I feel like we really enjoyed some of the characters that we've got to know, who got to flex some of their "I'm a dick" muscle at Sebastianus Sculpt. Poor guy.
I mean, he was so smug. He kind of deserved it.
Oh no, yeah, absolutely.
He called him the Dark Eldar. I mean, fuck that guy.
That's like literally like. There are some dick moves in Dark Heresy, but like, whew, that one takes the cake, you know. So.
Yep. I'm on YouTube, Sheepdog Gaming. Search for me, you'll find me. I'm there. I do videos every single day. I occasionally stream on Twitch, but you shouldn't watch it because it's terrible. And come back next week and we'll find out how fucked the sector of the Cronus Expanses.
Yeah, I'm gonna love it. Wreckage is gonna be like, wait, you didn't kill him? He's like, don't worry, we sent the Eldar after him. You know, like he's gonna come back and he's like, how the fuck did that happen? Like,
when I left, we were in a ship battle, and now we're 2 systems away. What the fuck happened?
With another ship, though.
With another, I left express instructions, kill Sebastianus Sculpt, and now we have Eldar fighting Eldar over the planet that I'm supposed to fucking rule.
Yeah, exactly. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed tonight's show. If you haven't already done so, consider following the channel. And if you're feeling real fucking sassy, throw a couple of bucks my way and subscribe and get access to, hands down, the best emotes on Twitch. You can impress your friends with your knowledge of cock jokes with these emotes. So let's talk real quick about Die Party. We have a Patreon to support what we see here. We started a new game last week called Whiskers and Whiskey, which is a mouse guard game, and it was actually really good. The first episode was fucking great. On top of that, Night City is going to be coming to an end next week. Next week is going to be the final episode of Die Party Night City, at least for a time. The third arc of it, like honestly, I've been running it for 2 years now, and I'm kind of wanting to put it to pasture for a little bit of time. But you'll see the final episode of that next week. We're going to be replacing that pretty soon. I just need to work out what it actually is going to be. On top of that, Die Party Gambit is coming back in. What day did I say that would be? Let's take a look. Let's see. I got the information here. 9th of June is going to be the season 2 of Die Party Gambit. That'll have Tess, Kika, Peachy Pixelate, and Fuzzy Freaks as the players. It's going to be fantastic. That's pretty much it. Tonight we have board games with Bitter Bros. I'm not sure what we're playing. Probably
Dominion.
Probably more Dominion because it was fucking great last time. So because Peachy's not with us, so we're not gonna jump into something new. So
I'd love to play. I know it's a long one, but I'd love to play Eldritch Horror again.
The 3 people? I mean, we could probably do that. That might be good.
If you could ever do that like later in the day on a Wednesday, I would love to join you guys for things. I like board games.
You should just join us for this episode. It'll be fun. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. And remember, heresy is about as deep as your anus.
Gaping.
I don't know. That sounded so much better in my mind.
How did gaping anus sound better in your mind?
Well, I didn't.
He didn't say gaping. I said gaping.
Good night, everyone.